So welcome guys, welcome to the newsroom guys. We're gonna be talking about Haaland, the Norwegian goal machine. We're gonna be talking about Haaland, guys, because there's a news coming out this morning about a bid coming up this week for Erling Haaland for 130 million first. And if Dortmund reject the money, it's gonna go for 130 million plus 20 million add-ons for him. My question to everybody and to all Chelsea supporter is: will the price tag be faced by Erling Haaland, and how confident are we that he will perform when he becomes a Chelsea player? So we're gonna talk about him. We're gonna talk about the wages. We're gonna talk about so many stuff, and also we're gonna do the tier ranking stuff also too. Because the last time we did this, we didn't have the much time to do the tier ranking because we were talking much about the transfer. We'll dive into the tier ranking this when we kind of discuss much about the Haaland stuff and everything. So I would like to hear about the other guys' stuff, and make sure you like the vid, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're working on some new stuff coming on about the introductory music that should be ready before the Super Cup. A new thumbnail is coming up also that should be ready before the Super Cup. So many stuff is coming on. We have so many stuff coming on also. I'm also working on the membership tier. I have the Brick Academic tier. I have the Horseman. I have the tier one for the membership. Who wants to be the member of the channel? And also after that, I'm gonna have a new emoji, new badges coming up. So if you're gonna subscribe for me badge, I'm gonna have like pep drinking water. I'm gonna have a say. So many stuff, so many badges coming up. So I'm gonna have a say too, kicking the grasses and so many stuff coming up. So I hope you guys are ready for the stuff, and the new season, new stuff is coming on. I can't wait for everything to get started. So let's go. Josh, give me your take on Erling Haaland.
In terms of the transfer, in terms of the news and the credibility of the news, me as a person, I'm a skeptical person until I see it set in stone and him flying over to London and doing things and signing a contract. I don't believe anything. I've been hearing this for time, and the source where it came from is from the Chelsea camp. And me personally, from a business end, it wouldn't make sense if this news is true. It wouldn't make sense for Chelsea to leak out, or for this information to leak out that first Chelsea will bid 130 million as a tester, and then they'll bid 130 million plus 20 million add-ons. If that news is coming out and it's real, Dortmund would hear about this news and be like, why would I accept this 130? And then you're going to bid another 130 plus 20. It doesn't make sense. Like, just bid 130 plus 20 because I've heard that you're going to do this and then you're going to do this. What's the point? So that's like that news coming out. I don't believe it. I think Chelsea work in silence for a reason. They don't like this bickering and these rumors and that. Like, they in the past they've done the transfers in silence, and randomly you hear, okay, Chelsea getting this and that, which I like it that way. I don't really mess with rumors nonsense. Like the way Man United and Arsenal don't like that. So personally, if Chelsea gonna get Holland, we won't know what's happening in terms of the structure of the deal, when it's gonna happen and everything. Personally, if we get Holland, I think it'll be a deadline. It will stretch all the way to the end of August. Honestly, I don't see it happening anytime soon. In terms of him coming to Chelsea and in our team, uh, how people will use him. Obviously, number nine striker, focal point. Obviously, how I see Chelsea playing is that obviously possession based, and I think he will suit well with Werner. Surprisingly, Werner, Mount, Havertz. There could be a lot of chemistry there. I'm really excited if that happens. But again, I'm just skeptical. I don't know. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up at all. In the past, there's so many rumors of we'll get Verratti. I was so excited. We didn't get So like I've just been heartbroken from like the rumors we've had in the past, and I'm not just not trying to get my hopes up high. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what I saw for about the news person.
Chris, give me your take on Haaland. Give me your take.
Okay. Okay, I just want to address like the last bit um, that you just said, where you're like like the guy says he feels that Haaland, Werner, and who's the other dude? Werner and whoever your other offensive player is, like
Mount,
they're and
Mount,
Mount
yeah,
and
On Kai
Mount, yeah,
Havertz.
their game would like complement Haaland based off of last season because you guys played like with the fluid front three and you created
Hmm.
opportunities, but it seemed like you're missing like a focal point, right? I
Yeah.
actually believe that in general, whenever you replace one aspect of your game, so you replace one player within the way your team plays, even if that player that you replace makes your team better, it takes away another thing, right? So just because you guys created a lot of chances last season, but it seemed like all you need is a focal point and it's over. I am of, I'm of a strong mind that if you do get that focal point, I don't believe you'll get create as many chances because with that focal point, it's an easier thing to nullify as an opposition, right? It's an easier thing to pinpoint, I think, from like a defensive tactical preparation type of thing. But even despite all of that, Holland is the truth. This kid's mentality, like he just seems like he's ready to embrace all levels of challenges. Like I honestly believe this kid is going to be the best player or amongst the best players for the next 10, 15 years. This kid is the truth. Like he's definitely going to be a success if he moves to Chelsea. But at the same time, I'm also like very very like skeptical in
yeah,
terms of like transfers, like transfer rumors. So I'm also of
yeah,
the same mindset of like until I see dude in a Chelsea shirt, I refuse to believe it because there's been so many smoke screens. Like I don't know if you guys remember, although it almost happened. I don't know if you guys remember Nabil Fekir almost moving to Liverpool. Like there was
yeah,
even a video of him in a Liverpool shirt and stuff, but it didn't happen. Like it was never like 100% done deal. So until I see this dude in a Chelsea shirt kicking a ball, I won't believe it fully. But
yeah.
point being, like he definitely will be a success at Chelsea, no matter what.
As a rival watching, if Alan comes in, what's the expectation for Chelsea Football Club going forward?
Me,
Yeah. As incoming, I know United are going to get Varane and everything. And once everything is done, and Alan become a Chelsea player, overall take in the league and in the GCL, how far do you see Haaland and Chelsea going forward?
okay. I feel the expectation should be to retain. Like if you guys are still pumping in more money, the expectation should be to challenge to retain the Champions League and to win the Premier League. I feel like that should be the expectation.
Ooh,
But what I feel would happen, I'm gonna say two things. With my bias, because I'm a Liverpool fan. With my bias, I still believe Liverpool will win the league. Like will prove everybody wrong. But without it, objectively, you guys will be a threat. You will be a massive, massive threat. This dude will bail you out on many occasions against teams like Burnley or whatever garbage team plays with 10 men and they just want to park the bus. I feel like he will be able to
yeah.
bail you out the same way
I think
Costa
this
did
is
in the 16-17 when you guys were struggling against teams like West Brom and then out of nothing you'd score the one goal, you'd win 1-0, right? I do believe that like he will elevate you guys and he'll make you guys a lot more consistent at like winning games. So the expectation should be try to not necessarily you should therefore retain the Champions League because it'll never be easy, but the expectation should be try to retain and I feel like the expectation should be to win the league. Like
Okay.
not even just chat. I think the expectation should be to win
win.
the league.
The last time I spoke about Haaland, I said something out and people call me crazy. People usually call me bastard too. I will reframe what I said that day. I said it. I have a problem with the price tag because I've seen it under Roman Abramovich. It's been sometimes it could be crazy because you want a player. I get that. It comes in. Haaland will score goals. I have no see. I'm confident it will score goals. Is a born goal scorer. I am that confidence. I said it the last time we spoke on this. I said it. My expectation for him in this Premier League is as good as he is, he will make mistake, but I'm expecting the 25 goals in a season for him this season once it comes in. Not overall, just in the EPL. Because if we get those
Yeah,
chances, people come at me and call me bastard. I was like, this guy will make mistake. But with the amount of chances we're creating, Haaland will score these goals. Man City will play high line. Haaland has chance to score goals. Liverpool must play high line. So that will give him chances. You play high line with that clinical of a cycle of him, you killing yourself already. You're telling him, come and kill me. That's what you're telling Haaland. Because you give him that chances, he will score those goals. He
wait,
will.
wait, wait. Have you guys seen Haaland play against a team 10 men at the back for 90 minutes? Have you seen that before?
No, I
That's
haven't
what
seen it.
that's where I'm
Mm,
worried because we're gonna see that
Exactly.
for
But
17,
you
60
know
games in a
the
season.
funny part about it is, yes, it may be the vocal point, but we have more technical players in that Chelsea team who kind of the load on his back will make it lesser. They won't give him too much
Who?
because I remember Diego Costa under Chelsea when 2017 we had Fabregas, we had Pedro, we had so
Yeah,
many players
Hazard.
firing, we have Hazard.
Hazard.
The vocal point wasn't Diego Costa, it was Hazard.
But
But
Yeah,
Costa
Abdullah,
came
this is
in.
the difference. Abdullah, this is the difference. And that's why for me, I actually don't want Chelsea to get Haaland.
Mhm,
I like what Chris said, the Liverpool fan, which is extremely true. This
mhm.
system that Chelsea are playing right now, if you watch it with Havertz, because Havertz is not a natural number 9,
Number 9, yeah.
his movement in that front
yeah,
three.
that's
If you
true.
even look at the goal against Man City, that goal showed you what actually that front three
What
with
was he
this
moving?
formation Chelsea are playing right now have to do because your front three have to be fluid. You saw where Mason
Yeah, that
Mount
runner.
was.
Yeah,
You saw
yeah,
where Werner went to, and you saw the
yeah,
way
that runner
Havertz
run.
pushed into that middle. I don't really see Haaland doing that kind of movement. I think he will be more central. Maybe so, I really don't see him going to the wings or going to the other wing. Even if you look at the goal against Madrid that Chelsea scored, the one Werner scored, you can see the movement of Havertz. I don't see Haaland having that kind of movement. And my problem is if Chelsea get Haaland, they probably will have to change their whole formation for him. And this is the formation that won Chelsea the Champions League. So in a
Mm,
way, I just feel that maybe we have something here that if we just build on it and we're actually consistent with it, we could get a system that actually works perfectly and these players own into it, maybe with Pulisic instead of Werner, or Werner even actually doing it. And like, so in a way, and for me, I also feel Havertz is
nah.
somebody a lot of people are looking down on. I actually feel
Mhm.
Havertz could be a 20 goal per season goal scorer if he's fit throughout the
Mhm.
whole season.
Yeah.
So for me, the Haaland stuff, if it happens, I will never be angry about it. That's for sure. I'll be happy. I'll rep him. I'll support him. But if it was left to me, I do think we have something here. Maybe get a more creative midfielder
Yeah.
that could interchange with maybe like a Mason Mount. But apart from that, I really don't see. And even the whole price tag, the pressure, the age, the league,
Mhm.
I think it could get to him. I know a lot of people are saying he has a great mentality, but this will be something new he has never experienced.
Exactly.
So
And I would love to see him experience that first at a very young age because he's 20. He's the most top striker for me in world football at the moment. And I would love him to prove that because as much as we can talk about him, what people need to understand is Alan will make mistake. That's what people need to understand. They need to get it. They need to get that in their brain, in their score. He will make
but
mistake.
Abdullah, don't you feel this is even another reason too? Because like this whole reason that Chelsea have to pay almost times 2 or times 3 of his price tag now
Yeah,
because they know 100% next year when
he's
he's a
not
free
coming.
agent, he's not coming. I don't
Mhm.
really like that part too because
Me too. You know why? Because Roman is the one driving this Island one. If it's with Marina and the co, they won't really go that much on him. But Roman want Alan. He's been saying that since last year that he want to get Alan into the team as soon as possible. If you remember, it was the one that found Kai Havertz, not even the board. So when Roman wants a player, he will go all out for him that I want this guy done as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So him getting Haaland, that gave me confidence that Roman is involved in this deal. He wants that deal to be done as soon as possible. So being a central back, I've seen Roman do some crazy stuff before. So but I'm not surprised in
But why is it
doing
so
it
impossible for Haaland to come to Chelsea with the release clause? That's one thing
because
I
they're
don't
gonna
get.
have so many clubs going for him.
So does it matter?
It
Like
matters
at the end,
because when Madrid comes in, Barcelona is there, Man City is there, United are
I
there.
don't think Madrid and Barcelona are those clubs that people like. I know they still have the prestige and everything, but
hmm
in
But
a
it's
way, all those
Madrid.
clubs are
It's
still
Madrid. See,
building.
Kylian Mbappe is going there next year. Mbappe want to play with Haaland together. That's Madrid for you. Want to play together with him. So it's Madrid. So regardless of how poor they may be, it's Madrid. They have that name. That name is still there. You can't just take that name out of them.
So yeah, 100% sure Mbappe is going there next year.
Yeah, he has already turned down a new contract already.
But
By
what?
January. It will be free by January.
Real
Is
talk,
it
why would they want to play together? Like, just from the outside looking in, I don't even know if their
Madrid is the
styles like
Galacticos team.
mesh
That
well.
Galacticos team. They want to bring the Galacticos back.
But like the Galacticos are overrated. Like when they all joined together, joined forces, Raul,
Now
R9, all of
nine.
these dudes, they didn't win the
Mm-hmm.
Champions League. So
Even the thing is, football is switching up again, and I know that they have the name and all, but now footballers are looking at the team that is there right now and looking at it and saying, okay, would this team fit my style of play? I could see someone like Haaland choosing even a Manchester United, more than
mm,
Madrid, just because they actually have a good team that is
mm,
young. I could even see him choose a Liverpool. Like I think the whole Madrid stuff is a little bit like people are overplaying that because footballers, I know they love the prestige, but you also have to think, okay, which team would fit me right now? Which team will I
yeah.
go to and will I be the main guy? Like you look at Madrid, Benzema doesn't look like he's ready to like put off his shoe for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like so at the end, I really think that in the Premier League for sure there's better options for him. And even
Mm-hmm.
him being a Premier League boy in the sense that his dad played in the
Yeah.
Premier League. I think
Mm-hmm.
that too. So that whole release clause thing that everyone thinks is going to Barcelona or Madrid, I think it's played out a little bit. He could easily choose a Premier League team too.
And I think it depends on the overall total package of the club and how much the ambition of the club for him.
And Abdullah, you're forgetting too that all these big clubs, they can't really pay that money. Like Madrid are not really able to pay that. Quite right, they
But
still pay his father.
Madrid have already sold players this year, and you know how long they've been saving money for Kylian Mbappe. They can easily afford both of them. Very easy for Madrid to do
All I'm saying
because
is don't be surprised if Mbappe comes to the Premier League. It's very
Mbappe
possible.
can go to Liverpool. I can guarantee you
I
that
never said
Kylian
Liverpool.
Mbappe will not go to
Premier League,
Premier League.
there are four clubs that if he says he wants to go there, they'll pay the money.
I know, but
All he
Kylian
has
Mbappe, I
to
can
say
say
is
right now,
going to.
Kylian Mbappe will not go to Liverpool. He won't.
But you know
Nah,
that
hell no, hell no.
if Mbappe wants to go to Liverpool, they'll pay the money,
Liverpool
even if they
can
have to
Nah, they
borrow.
sanction
won't pay the
Kylian
wages. They
Mbappe.
won't pay the
See,
wages.
Liverpool will have to sell Sadio Mane and Salah to get Kylian Mbappe. That's the
Nah,
endorsement
they
of
won't. They
Mbappe
won't.
only.
They won't.
Yes,
But
they will have to
the
sell.
thing
They
is,
have to sell Salah and Mane.
yeah,
But
yeah,
Abdullah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
the thing.
But
This is why I
Liverpool
say
won't pay the
Liverpool would
wages.
borrow
They
money.
won't pay the
You guys are
wages.
forgetting the commercial advantage of Mbappe playing for your team.
I know
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
because
yeah.
it's
lot of
I'm
Nike,
money.
I'm
Nike
telling you,
sponsorship and everything. But
I'm
if you
telling
look
you,
at
the
Liverpool
FC
and
won't pay
Madrid,
the
Eh,
wages.
Madrid have
How
the
not there? How
overall.
not there?
Yeah, we
We
do
Oh,
good.
do,
We do
man.
good.
We do.
Madrid has the
We do.
high advantage in getting Kylian Mbappe than Liverpool because
Yeah,
if
definitely.
Liverpool get Mbappe, they have to sell Mane or Salah for like 100 million. Who wants to buy 100 million? No one.
No, but Abdullah, I know I said Premier League. I'm just saying, like,
Mhm.
people should. I think people are
Will he play for
already
Man
like
City? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet.
these
I don't
guys
think
will
Pep
look
want
at,
him.
oh, which team would be the best for me, and I do feel the Premier League has a better team that would fit these
But
players
wait,
than.
yeah, that's
But
true.
the
That's
thing
true.
is,
But wait,
I think
Abdullah,
we're forgetting.
didn't
hmm
you hear? Like, I don't even know how true this is, but I
hmm
saw it on Liverpool's official like news outlet. Liverpool actually set out 100 million euro bid for Chiesa. So if they can do that for
Yeah,
Chiesa,
yes.
they can do that
Chelsea
for
did the same thing
Mbappe.
too.
man, y'all
But they
believe
need
that
to.
bull? Y'all believe that bull?
I
That
saw
look
it.
like Casey
Bro,
agent
Man,
making
you're
up
Tosin,
shit,
actually
man.
bullshit.
bro, I didn't believe it
Exactly
until
that.
I actually saw Liverpool's official like
No,
news
no, no.
outlet
But
like check that
just
out.
to tell you that Liverpool stuff, do you know what they do? They basically report the news that's already out there. Chelsea to have that, so
hmm
they're not they even write it. If you read below the message, they'll say this is not from the club itself. This is just
Yeah,
Mm.
basically what is outside in the newsletters.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's basically what they do. And I think Tosin is right. That is his agent for sure. because right now he's trying to. I think they're trying to buy him, or
He's a no, he's a Florentina
Juventus want
player.
to
He's been
loan
loaned
him.
to Juventus for 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's more of his
Yeah, he's
agent
not
doing
even a
that
Juve
because it
player.
was
He's
first
actually
Chelsea, now Liverpool.
Bro,
Yeah.
and
But
honestly,
that's what
man,
didn't
I
make
actually
sense to
used to
me.
watch this guy. I actually used to watch Chiesa Fiorentina, but like the thing is, like, I used to just see him as like a workhorse. He used to play wing back and
Mm.
shit, bro. So like, it was just like, damn, like, how did this dude become this player that's like
Bro,
100 million? Come on, man, a
bro,
hundred
like
million? No, dude.
I'm of the same mindset that like for the most part a type. Like I do think he has improved his game and he is
Yes.
getting better and better.
Yeah,
But
he
a
is.
type.
He's getting better though. Yeah,
He's hype. Yeah.
You know what,
but a
guys? You know
hundred million is
what makes
crazy,
me
dude.
happy about Federico Chiesa it reminds me of Kylian Mbappe a little bit of Monaco, where Mbappe could just play with his 2 feet, boom, 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 anywhere, boom. Like Mbappe is like it's very raw and is a little bit more gifted in terms of his decision making. Chiesa is the kind of player like that because he can beat player 1v1 and he can easily shoot. Like shoot. Mbappe does that a lot when he was in Monaco. Give him the ball.
Kesa has tunnel vision though. Like he'll just
Get
dribble into 3-4
exactly.
players trying to
Yeah, that's
make
exactly
something
what I'm going
happen.
for.
But you know, he's still man. But he's still a top player, man. He has top acceleration. He can beat players. Like honestly, like when he had that game against Porto, I was like, shit, like this kid is special because he was carrying that team. by himself.
Ronaldo was even carrying Ronaldo. I was like, who is this
Ronaldo
guy?
was
Federico
terrible.
Chiesa.
Ronaldo was awful. Chiesa was literally carrying them. And then
Ronaldo
the
is
thing with
awful.
Chiesa though is he plays so high intensity. Chiesa can never play past 90 minutes, man.
Yes. He will
Like,
get tired.
dude, he will
get
get tired. He will fuck because he'd be running himself.
Run. He will like,
Yeah, like that dude be
The thing about
everywhere, bro.
Italians, but the thing about Italians, they don't like come to the Premier League. What actual full Italian is in the Premier League?
Jorginho is an Italian, so
He's Brazilian.
Yeah,
he's
true.
he's an Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, he comes to
I
the Premier League.
mean,
That's Jorginho is an
he's
Italian.
Italian though. He is Italian.
No, but he's more
So-
Brazilian. Like he was born in
He's
Brazil
more
as well.
Brazilian,
Like,
yes, but he's an Italian
think
Italian
that's-
national.
But he
I think
feels
it's-
Italian.
But
yeah,
like
but
let's just
that's
say the
not-
way he plays, he doesn't really play like a Brazilian, you know, like there's no flair.
That's true.
like
Yeah,
he
he's
plays
so
like-
European. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay, that's
uh,
one. This is no like they just don't really they like the accountability. The majority
Yeah.
of teams in this area are like I don't see
I mean,
Jesus, how
like
old is he
Zola.
gonna
I mean,
Gianfranco Zola.
Chelsea
Let's
it's
go
Chelsea
all
that
the way
really
back to
has
the
all
ones.
like the Italian legends, Teo and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the fact that
Yeah.
we have to go 24 years.
Yeah, like
back
Italian
to
players. Yeah,
validate
but that's the
the-
thing. It's true. Yeah, you're right, man. Because I think it's like Italian players, dude. The Italian media, Italian followers of the Serie A, and and pretty much followers of the Premier League, they're the same. They're literally the same. They rate Serie A so highly they don't rate any other league. Trust me. When you talk to Serie A fans, they don't rate any other. They don't rate They just rate Serie A. Same thing with Premier League fans. They just rate the Premier League. I swear they're the same. They're literally the same. They're so elitist, man. Like it's crazy.
Wait. When was the last time a Italian club won the Champions League?
I think Milan
2010, 2010.
Oh, in
No,
2010.
Inter.
Inter. So Inter. Jose Mourinho Inter. My lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like like the Juve where it was good, like in the mid to 2010s and stuff. So I mean they've had some good teams.
Juve went to two finals. I think it's harsh to just say who won it. I
Yeah,
think
they've
if
been to
a
two
team
finals. They've
gets
been
to
to
the
two
final, if you reach the final, you've kind of done something. Like
Yeah, but I'll
the
say
final
this,
is
then-
very, very.
Put the agenda. You are sick, man. You are sick for saying this.
Yeah, I've seen the
Sick.
last
Relax.
decade.
Yo, you know
The
Kiesa's
fourth
English? You know Kiesa's English is like really fucking good.
Yeah, I heard it. It was amazing, actually.
No,
It
like
speaks
listen
better-
to interviews.
better-
It's perfect. He speaks
Yes,
better
it
English
is.
than Harry Kane.
Yeah, he does for sure.
You managed to leave
But
Harry Kane
you can
alone.
see though that his dad has a big influence on him too.
Yeah.
You know the whole.
His dad
I'm
was a
sure.
player too.
Yeah, exactly. If you notice it, all these footballers, most of them, they have parents who were really into football.
Mhm.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
doubt that's a coincidence because
Yeah, they have to be.
it rubs off.
That's good. It's like generational type stuff. So that
he
from
has
father
to.
to son,
He has to be so committed. Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, even Haaland, his dad was a footballer for
Well, for
Leeds,
Man
for
City,
Man City.
I also heard that he has a junior brother, at 17 years of age. He's playing for
Oh,
now.
now everyone is gonna want to buy
No,
that boy now.
I heard he
He,
has a cousin who's
he has a
scoring at the
he has a
same rate
junior
as
brother and
him.
a cousin that are playing for Norway national
Yeah.
team and also
Haaland
Austria
is going
national.
to get that money for the family. He's going to do some generational, it is almost like
The same thing he did with Hazard.
Giannis with
Yeah,
with
oh, Giannis Adetokunbo.
Yeah.
yeah, that all his brothers they basically bought them too, man.
Yeah, because he's from Nigeria though, but it was nationalized from Greece. He's from Athens, Greece, but
You know, Chelsea
his
did
father
that too. They did
is
that with
Athens, Greece, but his father is
Hazard.
from Nigeria. His father is from
They did it
Nigeria.
with Hazard too. They bought Kylian
Yeah.
Hazard and Togen
Hmm.
Hazard.
Logan Hazard.
They all flopped, man.
Mhm.
It's a
So,
risk. It's
see,
a risk.
give me your take on Haaland because the news we heard that 130 million euro plus 20 million add-ons for Dortmund, and they have we've set like certain clauses on him. 5 billion if he wins the Premier League, 5 billion for the UCL and everything, appearance and everything to him. Well, Roman is also gonna pay out of his pocket for Mino Raiola 40 million out of his pocket to give him as an agent fee. You there?
Yeah.
Those
What was it?
yeah, I
What were you
said,
saying?
give me your take on Haaland because basically, according to the report, is we're gonna go like a 130 million plus 20 million extra,
All right,
making it
bro. Come
150.
on, just tell me the source. Who's the source?
Okay. Based on the report, yeah. I kind of follow the guy. I follow
Because
the
the way
guy.
it's looking like Haaland ain't going anywhere, bro.
Easy, relax. I want Haaland in my club, man. I need to buy out some paper. I need some receipts. Just I have some receipts. I'm not ready to put that receipt out yet. I have some receipts. I'm not ready yet. When the time comes, I will put that receipt out. I will put that receipt. I'm not ready to pull it out. United fans are getting on my nerves. They are really getting on my nerves, and I want to put that receipt out, but not yet.
Hey, this is funny.
So this is what I hear. This is the report here.
Wait, who's the?
It's a Chelsea CFC page. It's a very reliable source in which I trust very well because I
Oh
follow them on
shit.
Instagram.
Okay.
I follow
Okay.
him on very live. I follow him on Instagram a lot. So let
Tesco
me read it out. I
Waters.
was told on 17 July that Chelsea have lined up a 30 million bid for Erling Haaland to test the water of BVV, which will be offered imminently. However, it is said that the offer will be kept a secret till BVV finish the transfer of Marlen, the Dutch guy.
Which they've just signed her.
Yeah, it's gonna be official tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the team Alan as Jan Agifiotes says attempted by the Chelsea offer. They see Chelsea as a significant step in improving Alan game with the chances to Chelsea team create game after game. They are also excited about the financial package Chelsea offer. Alan will get a triple his wages for 300 million a week.
Whew.
Yes, why Alfie and Mino Raiola get 40 million each, which will be paid by Roman Abramovich separately out of his pocket, not involved with Chelsea at all. So
Okay.
if the bid goes in first as 130 million, if Dortmund rejects, Chelsea will go back with a second bid of 130 million plus 20 million add-ons. Now this is the clauses that's going to be included in it: 5 million for winning the Premier League, 5 million for winning the UCL, 5 million for the fixed numbers of appearances for Chelsea, 5 million for fixed number for goals scored at Chelsea, and the hierarchy in Chelsea believe the deal will be done this summer. It's a confidence boost that they have.
Whew.
Very confident it will be done
Yo,
this year.
man, Chelsea, man, big dick in it, man.
It's been kept a secret for a very long time.
Yo, if y'all pull up, man, that's just gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
Roman wants him. Roman wants Alan. He wants Alan. He has been saying that he wants him since last year. He wants to get Haaland in. He's been saying that.
Man, the Premier League will be huge next season if that happens, man. Fuck.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait,
Man, I'm excited. Because I want that guy in. I want him in. I want that banter. I'm ready for that banter.
Wait. Have Chelsea ever bought a very, very good player, like directly?
Like in terms of what?
Like I don't know because I don't think we've ever done that. Like a ready-made.
The last player we bought was
Fabregas. Yeah, probably
Fabregas, Costa, Pedro. Under Jose when Jose came back in,
Pedro.
kind of Pedro okay. It was okay.
Pedro was good. Pedro was good
Was
for
good,
us,
yeah.
but I don't think we bought him in terms of for him
Yes,
to be a form of a
Drogba. I remember
Bro,
Drogba.
man. So basically, like that's what 150 million in total,
Yeah.
plus
Basic
40
fees,
million.
Yeah,
Mhm.
40
That's
million
like 35
euros.
million. That's like 35 million pounds. So like that's like 165, and then if you're giving him 300K a week, that's like 80 million over 5 years.
Over 5 years,
That's
yeah.
too much.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, Chelsea Chelsea not playing, bro.
Those I told you.
Nah.
When I told people that when Roman is mad about something, he will get it done. Regardless of what people say about him, he will get it done. You know what Chelsea are doing? They're involving a third party to get Haaland in. Involving a third party. Do you know Flo Andrew? Is it Andrew Flo from Chelsea? To Andrew Flo. I don't know if you guys know him. He's a Chelsea ambassador. I think he's in Germany at the moment. He's very, very closer to Jan Agefiote, the Norwegian journalist. So there was a news after this kind of report came out. He also said it that he is confident Haaland will come to Chelsea this year. That he's been speaking to the representative of Dortmund and Haaland himself that there is there's a huge possibility that he's gonna come to Chelsea. There's a confidence that the deal will be getting that because all what Dortmund are waiting for is Chelsea submit the bid and we're gonna revitalize this deal and we're gonna accept the deal. That's what Dortmund is waiting for. They're just waiting for Chelsea to get the deal done. So what's the overall take, Dawson?
Nah, dude, like I'm just saying, it's very impressive on Chelsea's part, man. Like, look at one of those comments. That's why Tuchel is so relaxed. He knows it's happening.
Because they asked him,
Okay.
he said he is relaxed, that he trusts Marina and Roman, that he's not even bothered
That's
about
true,
it.
man. That's true. I mean, with
He said
us, like the man was always antsy and shit.
Yeah, because the reporter asked him in the preseason, he said, how was the transfer? He said, I trust Gonaski, I spoken with Gonaski and Czech, and I trust Roman Abramovich that that he's relaxed and he's happy. He has no problem. He's not rushing anything. That he's very confident about it, about the club.
Wait,
That tells me something that
Abdullahi,
there's
do you still
a
want her
core
out?
and a communication around them. Is
Do
that
you
what?
still want her out?
Who?
Marina.
Gonaskia?
Yeah.
I've been having a problem with that since 2013. It does not negate the bullshit. The bullshit he's been doing. It doesn't negate it. I'm having a problem with that a long
You
time.
can see, but for a player as big as Holland, this isn't solely on
30,
Marina.
30.
Like everybody's involved. Roman's
Everybody's involved.
This
Everybody.
is, this is a whole all hands on deck for this one.
Exactly. All hands in deck. Everybody involved. Regardless of who everybody is. And you know the funny part? All Chelsea fans across the world want Haaland in. Even everybody already have a jersey of Haaland already. It's already printed out. In the Nike, the sponsorship of Chelsea, the Nike, is already printed out there. The 9 jersey for Haaland is there. Everybody wants it.
This is what I'm saying also.
All
Like, this is
Chelsea
what I'm saying.
fans
If the Premier
across
League,
want
the
him.
Premier League need to just like honestly, like it's time to flex that cash, man. Just fucking flex that cash this summer, bro. Because the way I'm seeing it, La Liga right now is on the downturn, and like you look at the fact that Chelsea can shell out 175 million euros on Haaland, and now like you're looking at fucking Manchester City. They don't give a fuck about FFP. They're ready to shell out 263 million euros on Grealish and Harry Kane. Like they're ready. They're ready. Even if it takes to the last week of the transfer window, these dudes are ready, man. Like they don't care. Like, and man, that's crazy, man. Like seeing like all this, the money that the Premier League and the power they possess, man. Compared to all the other leagues, man. It's crazy.
And Haaland,
because Haaland should be. Haaland had there were rumors that Haaland had a gentleman's agreement with from 2020, not 2021, but from 2020 with Real Madrid. Real Madrid. So
same thing with Kai Havertz too. That he wanted to go to Madrid, but because of the money,
wanted to go to Madrid, or Bayern, Madrid or Bayern. But they told them to wait a year.
Yeah.
And Chelsea within that year, they snooped in. They came in. And like
the same thing can happen to Haaland too.
Haaland, yeah, there's just like that. I mean, that's crazy, man.
So if he comes in, what's the expectation for him? If he comes into the Chelsea, especially to Chelsea, because with the amount of chances we're creating, what are your expectations? in terms of scoring goals, because the criticism people give Haaland is he doesn't create more, that he doesn't involve in the play that much. He's just a pure number 9. So you watching him, like, what are your expectations for him? Like, how do you imagine? Is he pure number 9, someone that can create more for the team and score goals, or just a pure number 9?
Well, basically, like, um, I don't know, dude. Like, I'd say like chances created, conversion rate, Chelsea was actually pretty good, man. Like, you can't even deny that, man. There are multiple stats that showed like, Tuchel's revolution at Chelsea, but I felt it was more on like the defensive end, really, more so, because they conceded like 14 big chances created in 19 games under Tuchel. So that defensive foundation is there. If they can add maybe one or two pieces, maybe a defensive midfield player to couple, or a box-to-box player to play with Conte for more volume running in midfield.
Yeah, I'm hearing to Chomeni of Monaco.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
possible. So like, yeah, if they can get one of those profiles in midfield, and then maybe a center back also,
Mhm.
like, just for depth. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, the foundation is there. Like,
yeah.
with that foundation, like you saw the Pep video, they play the 3 center backs and the 2. Everybody's so close, and then they spread
Mhm.
the field so wide. Blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
that's what Chelsea do, man. They want to spread the field as wide as possible. They want to use as much real estate as possible, and they want to, like, that leaves a lot of space in the middle for, like, guys between the lines, like a Mason Mount or whatever. I think maybe in Ziyech, if Ziyech can be serious this season,
Yeah, I think
like,
it will be. I've been watching him in places. I think he look more like a different player. He wants to kind of show the manager like what he can offer the team in terms of going forward. I think player like ZH would love to work with Haaland, because look at those
yeah,
near
that's what
post
I'm
cross.
saying. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, exactly. Like, Ziyech is very good at finding the far post. Every time
Mhm.
he cuts in with his left foot, he can find
Mhm.
the far post. That's where a Havertz could be, or even
Mhm.
and Holland could be at the back post. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like there are so many things that they can do, man. Like, and playing Haaland and Havertz or Werner up top,
Mhm. Mhm.
Chelsea will create a lot of chances because
A
those
lot.
guys are movers. They move. They
Yes,
move.
movement. Mhm.
There's a lot of movement up there, bro.
So
But
what's
I
your
mean,
criticism about him? Because so many people criticize him a lot. They give him so many criticism that he doesn't evolve in the play. It's not that technical, gifted play like a number 9, in which can kind of institute create problem for a defender. And it doesn't kind of strike them much as a pure number 9. I was like, no. When you watch him play, you know there's a number 9 there. When you watch him play, you know there's a problem when Haaland plays. That's a born goal scorer. You can't negate that. He is a born goal
100%.
scorer.
Yeah. Like, honestly, man, that's crazy, man. Like, the way I see it, like, Holland is gonna be something special for Chelsea. He's gonna be something special in the Premier League. I'm expecting. I'm
See.
expecting.
Am I being
I'm
crazy?
expecting 20. I'm expecting 25, 25,
Listen, I said the same
25
thing.
league
People
goals
people call
easy.
me crazy when I said I'm expecting 25 goals from him. People say, "Are you
Yeah,
mad?" I was like,
25 league goals.
"I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
mad.
expecting 25 league goals.
This guy is a goal scorer. Look at those chances we're creating. Give those chances to him. This guy will score the goal. It's simple.
Yeah.
Very simple. He will score those goals if he's given those chances. He will have those chances
And
and score those goals.
And he not no bitch neither, bro. Like, nobody can talk shit to him. If they talk shit to him within the game and he scores, he's gonna find a way to, like, he's gonna find a way to answer that player on the pitch, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way he
Yeah.
did with that Sevilla goalkeeper when he
Yeah.
missed the penalty and he retook it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you can't talk trash with Holland, bro. And he's a cyborg.
Yeah.
Like, his physique is crazy. Like, look at
Very
how
good.
Ruben Diaz bounced off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was through 1v1 in that Champions League game
Mm-hmm.
last season. Look at how Ruben Diaz, of all people, strong as hell, strong as a bull, he bounced off of Haaland, bro. like, like he wasn't even there. He just brushed him off. Like, Haaland is a cyborg, dude. Like, he's gonna fucking dominate, man. There's no
Yeah, I
way he
feel like
doesn't dominate.
the only two centre backs I've actually seen that have like physically dominated Holland are like Koulibaly and Van Dijk.
Mm. Yeah.
Like everybody else, they kind of like bounce off, or they can't even like get to him.
Yeah, and Holland is smart enough to like avoid like a Van Dijk. You know what I mean? Like if Van Dijk is on
Yes.
the left channel, playing in the left channel, center back, he'll go to the right. He'll try and exploit the right side. You know, like he's just smart like that. Like that's how he even scored at Anfield when I think Liverpool won 4-3 that game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Was
at
when it was
Salzburg, when he was
yeah,
at Salzburg, when he was Salzburg. Yeah, like he just knows the science of placement, man. Where to be,
Yeah.
bro, in the box. Like it's gonna be scary, bro. It's gonna be scary.
I'm just happy.
It's
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm happy to
scary.
see? Because Roman is involved. Whenever this man is involved in a deal, I can guarantee you something. 100% assurance he will get it done. That for me gave me an assurance because we've seen him sign some many players, Shevchenko, Torres, Alvaro Morata. Those are Roman personal signing. These are not the board.
Yeah.
Those are the signing. That's the player he wants.
The minimum he will score is 25. Yo, did you see that?
He knows when to, yeah, exactly when to shoot and when to place the ball. Yes, that is what the strikers are of this kind of situation are lacking because another one he knows when to shoot and when to place the ball, and is a player who is hungry to score goals. That's Haaland, who is hungry to score. He wants to score goals regardless of
And
where it is.
and it also seems like he's ruthless. Like he doesn't have mercy. He seems like a German, like a real German. Like he's ruthless.
Yeah. Man, I bet Bayern would be kicking themselves. They'd want to do a deal like this, but they have Loa
Wait.
because he'd be perfect.
Wait, let me ask you: if Man City get Kane and Grealish, like, what's the point of the Premier League in terms of competing? Like,
The problem is,
dude, no. If the Premier League is what y'all say it is, that don't mean shit because if Chelsea getting Haaland, if United getting Sancho, if Liverpool are still Liverpool if Liverpool is still Liverpool, like dude, it should be a firecracker. I'm looking at a 4 title race, bro.
Hell no.
4 team race. Like it has to be, bro. It has to be. It
But
needs
I
to
agree.
be.
I agree
It
because
needs to
it's
be.
firstly,
But the thing is,
let's assume that Man City is better than you man for man. It's not like they're playing you 38 times a week. They play you twice a week. You have to do your job in beating everybody else. It's not necessarily.
that's my issue. That's my issue. We're not consistent enough. Us, Man United, like, have you not realized?
Wait, what team are you talking about? What team you support?
Man United, Chelsea. Yeah, let's talk about Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. In the last 3-4 years, have been at the top and battling each other apart from the season.
I think what Chelsea are lacking in this situation is a vocal number, a clinical number 9 who will score those goals and bringing Haaland in. See, George, this is where the mistake is. When you bring Haaland in, it solves so many problems. This Chelsea team lack. It solves so many problems like we've been lacking for a very long time. It makes us an automatic guaranteed a title, Premier League title challengers. Regardless of what people say. See, regardless of Man United player signing,
it's the mentality as well. The mentality is poor.
Haaland himself is a name. Haaland himself is a name, and him coming to Chelsea with the kind of player we have at the moment, and playing against this kind of team. See, it will be loved. It will be loved most in the dressing room because of the mentality he has as a player. Because of the mentality he has as a player, it will be loved most in the dressing room, and people will give him the ball most like yes. This is our number 9 we've been missing for a very long time. Because if you look at Diego Costa in Chelsea, when he won the Premier League, he scored 20 goals, 22 Premier League goals. People kind of feared him when he was in Chelsea. No one wanted to face Diego Costa. No team want to face him. Nobody want to face him. Why? Because Diego Costa. That's an attitude of him. So I can say the same scenario go Haaland too, in terms of the attitude. And in terms of his attitude, I can see because in some situation where we're gonna play like a good mid-block team like Burnley, Palace.
We're not gonna break them teams down. We can't break them teams down.
You can't break that team down, but you need an individual. You need an individual player like Haaland.
Wait, to break the team down, that's on the coach. Yeah, Tuchel should be a good enough coach to help you break down.
To break that team, yeah, exactly. That's why you're bringing in number 9.
But the thing is, we did do that, and we were terrible in terms of he would get us into the position where the players have to be so decisive and make the right choices. Mount is not decisive. He's still young. He doesn't make the right decisions. Werner's not decisive.
That's fair.
Havertz is not decisive. Like, I've seen so many
That's
games,
fair.
especially towards the end of the season. Arsenal, the teams that sat back against us, Leeds, West Brom, Aston Villa, we're not consistent enough, and the players and the teams and the players that we have, they're not going to break a team that, because I'm
And
saying the
that's
only
funny
team that
though.
will
But
really
like,
open to us,
they're not consistent enough. That's true, and they just won the Champions League, bro.
far from but I think Champions League
You
is
know
a
what I
cup.
mean? Like
It's a cup.
that
It's a
that
cup, that's why it's a
confidence.
cup.
But don't you think that confidence should help them into
Yeah, the
next
thing is,
season?
it's confidence, but it's like when Chelsea play teams that are lower than them, and they know they're lower than them, we're so complacent, and that's where I question their mentality. Are we forgetting the last game of the season for a top 4 finish? Because we didn't know we were going to win Champions League. For a top 4 finish, they performed like that against Aston Villa and lost 2-1. And they were out of the top. They were out of the top 4, out of Champions League spaces. But Spurs beat Leicester. That sort of mentality is ridiculous.
That's why I
That
said.
mentality is
That's
so
why I said.
dangerous.
See,
Like,
Josh, you are
we
right
need
with what you
to
said.
become consistent.
That is why I said bringing him this guy in. He has that mentality, a winning mentality in the team that he doesn't care about what the opposition team said, what the journalist said, blah blah blah, whatever they want to say. He
Yeah.
doesn't care. What they care most is give me that ball, I will score that goal. That is what they care about. That's his end product because he doesn't care about what people say. All he care about is he wants to score the goals. And once you give him that kind
Yeah,
of
but I see what he's saying though. He wants more maturity. Like for example, like Dortmund aren't the most mature team either. Like, and he played on that team this season. They came fourth in Bundesliga. You know, like they didn't have a great season. So yeah, like it's like Holland can score goals, but sometimes it might not translate to the team success.
see,
You know, you
because
might
he
want.
scored 25 goals.
This Alan player, you know what it remind me of? I remember the first season in 2004-5 when Drogba came in, people kind of overrated him. But Mourinho stick by him and told the board, this is my player I want. That's Drogba. When Drogba showed up, people respect him. Same thing with Diego Costa too. When Costa came, Costa was a rugged man. Costa is a madman. He don't care about he doesn't care about what the referee said. I'll play my football. He doesn't care. United, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool don't want to face Diego Costa. No one want to face him. Not just because the kind of player he is, but his mentality as a player. His mentality.
Yeah,
He,
yeah.
he don't. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. He don't care.
But to beat those teams, it wasn't just Costa. It was like Hazard was bigger.
Yeah,
than
those
Costa
are
anyway.
mature sides.
Yeah, it was the players around. Like, we had mature players at that time. We don't have a mature team around Haaland. Our team is very immature, especially the attacking areas. Like, they're still very immature because of the young.
Yeah, I agree with. I completely
They're
agree
not
with
there
what you
yet.
said. Very agree.
They're not there yet.
But you
So
see, that's where I
in the
like. That's
league-
why I expect a guy like Ziyech to step up. 'Cause
To step up, yes.
He's
Ziyech,
experienced, like,
Pulisic,
you know.
Pulisic,
Oh.
those players step up.
Pulisic has to step up. Like,
All of them have to step up.
Pulisic, yeah.
I'm tired of
Even
these injuries.
Odoi,
I'm
even
tired.
Odoi has to step up.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
He
The
has to
players
step
have to
up.
step up. All these have to
Is it?
step up.
You're not selling Odoi?
I think it's 10
I
this
don't
season.
think we'll.
I don't think
think
he's gonna
it's
sell. So we have to
apparently
wait.
He's impressed.
He's impressed.
Apparently
He's
he's
impressed.
impressed.
Tuchel said they like him.
Season.
So I think that see, I've been waiting to have this conversation a lot of time. I've been saying it. I would love Chelsea board to give a manager a long time. This sacking. I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I'm happy that Tuchel get like 2 more years or 3 more years in his contract. Now we have a long time manager who has a philosophy, who actually have a philosophy, actually have a system in which all the players, the board, the hierarchies buy into that system. We can say shit about Pep Guardiola. You are in Klopp's system, he mastered it a lot. That is why Man City is giving him that money to spend. If it's a brick manager, they won't give him that money. Same thing with Tuchel too. He has a philosophy, he has an identity. He wants to implement something. If he can get back in the transfer window, he will do massive things. People doesn't rate Tuchel a lot because it's not the caliber of level of Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. That's why he doesn't get that rating a lot.
He is.
But if he can get back in the transfer window, he will go far as a manager. And he's young.
Tuchel's more of a coach, than a manager.
He's more of a coach, not even a manager.
Yeah. And that's why I think we need a DOF. We don't even have a DOF. Like, we're just getting players.
Oh no, I think Tuchel's happy you don't have a DOF, man.
I
Like,
don't know, man.
knowing that guy, because he just wants the players that that he'll recommend to the team.
Yeah,
Like I think you guys might get like Adama Traore or something as wing back,
yeah. Because I'm hearing that
and
once Chelsea finalize the
I
deal
don't
for
mind that.
Alan, they want to go for Chumeni and I think a central back, someone like Kundi or something like that. They're looking to get
then a
that.
wing back, right?
And yeah. I think Tuchel wants to play like the formation they played in PSG. Is it the first season or last season? The 4-2-2 formation. Because I remember they played that formation very well. That was when I see the best of Kylian Mbappe scoring 35. Is it 35 goals or 30 goals in a season? Was it 30 or
Yeah, yeah,
35 in
yeah.
PSG?
2019, yeah.
Yes, when they played the 4-2-2-2 formation. Two midfielder, two central attacking
Or
midfielder, two strikers.
two
Is it
front
two
is
wingers or something like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
4-2-2-2. So two up
Yeah,
front
no,
is what
4-2-2-2, yeah.
Haaland winner.
Or Alan Kaya, but in between the lines.
I don't know where Mount fits in this.
Mount will fit in more as an attacking midfielder, though.
Mount will play on like the
Yeah, but
left or
in
something.
the system, that's not attacking central midfielder.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
He's on the left though. You play him on the left. You just play him on the
No,
left.
nah. Mount on the wing, God forbid.
Yep.
God
I
forbid.
mean, yeah.
So Marvelous,
Yeah,
how
I
you
mean
doing,
that's what
bro?
you do
I
though.
don't ever want to see that game.
Marvelous, can you hear us?
Yeah. I'm doing great. Abdullah, what's up,
Well,
guys?
welcome
What's
back
up,
from the
man?
grave. Welcome back. Long time.
Mm.
You've gone for like 377 years now. You're back. Welcome back. Hope you're growing a white beard now, not a black one.
Man, I'm
Hope you're
chilling.
growing a white beard, not a black beard. Hope it's white because you've gone for a very long time. Like, what the heck is Marvelous? I don't know. But we're
This,
good. We're good. How you doing?
this, this whole Holland situation.
Yeah. Do you see the report?
Yeah, I've seen every report, every update,
This is
everything.
this is the update here. That's the update for you.
But my only thing is, I feel like the sooner we can get it done, the better for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because this deal seems to be so complicated, and it appears to have a lot of stipulations to where if time starts to run down on this transfer window, I'm afraid that we're not going to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
And in that same breath, I feel like if we don't get it done and it's later in the window, we may not be able to turn our focus and time to anyone else. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's either we wrap it up early
Soon,
and
I
then
forget about him. And just move.
Yeah.
How early is early? How early
I
is early?
think for me the minimum is this week, this coming week.
no,
Let's
no,
get it on
2
this coming
weeks.
week.
2 weeks tops
2
because
weeks.
the season is right there. The
Yeah.
season is in 3 weeks
In
or
3
even
weeks.
2 weeks or even 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So if we don't get it
I want it
done
to
in
be done before the Super Cup. I want him to play the Super Cup.
okay,
Oh, no, definitely
perfect.
won't be done. No.
I don't
3
no
weeks.
no, I don't
Yes,
want
I want him to play the Super Cup.
I don't
August 11th.
see,
Yes,
I don't
August 11th, Chelsea number 9 jersey at the back. Haaland.
Abdullah.
It's that simple.
I,
Haaland,
I,
that number 9 jersey.
I
Simple.
personally don't think he will be able to play during the Super Cup, but I would like for it to be done by that date. By August 11th, I think that's a probable date. But I feel like if it's not done by that date, then we can't have all our eggs in that basket.
See, I
We
think
have
once
to
the deal
look
this is
elsewhere.
where the issue is. If the deal is being accepted by Dortmund and they give Alan chance to speak and terms reported and everything, and he should fly for medical, that should not take within 2-3 days. That should be done. Germany to London is not enough. It's Roman that is doing stuff. It's a private jet around. Roman has the money to log in private jet. Boom.
COVID.
Abdullah.
I'm listening. Yep.
Yeah, look. I've said this like to one of my mates who's a Chelsea fan, and I said yeah, cause like it was a month ago I was confident that this Haaland deal would happen, but I just right now I'm a bit 50-50 because
Mm-hmm.
I've said this to so many people, especially like on YouTube, especially like, do y'all really think Dortmund are going to sell two of their best players in one window? Because
Very
I
possible.
personally don't
Very,
see
very
it
possible.
happen.
Dortmund they are selling clubs. They are a selling club. See,
I
Dortmund
get
doesn't.
that.
They are broke. They need money. So
But
when you give Dortmund 150 million, I can guarantee you one thing: they won't reject that. They would not do that to reject that money because they
but
know next
I
year they're
also
selling him
said
75 million. That's a bad business for me if I'm an owner. That's a bad business because I can get triple of the money this year rather than waiting next year to total 75 million. That's a bad business.
but I also said well, I did say that, but I also said what it can happen because it's just like the whole Kai Havertz saga where we placed like our first like couple of bids, they rejected it, like we were interested, we didn't we start getting interested in like late May of last year, and then look how long that deal took. It took until September. We've been interested in Haaland since like March.
Yeah.
We've been interested in like early
I don't
May.
think this will be like an Kai Havertz deal because Chelsea are smart enough. See, Gonaskia, Czech, Roman, and the people around Chelsea are not dumb enough not to understand
Exactly.
the scenario going on around the club. They're not dumb enough. So they know what is at stake. Even they know themselves that all Chelsea fans across the world want Haaland. I can guarantee if you look at those social media, everybody already had an Haaland jersey. And go to the Chelsea Nike jersey in
I saw
London.
on Twitter.
Exactly
Like,
everybody.
elite pick.
Everybody, every Chelsea
Yeah.
fans already has Haaland jersey. It's not even a Chelsea player yet, but the jersey is already printed out in the Nike shop already. That
Yeah,
shows that
I saw,
everybody wants him. The fans want him at the bridge. That
I
shows
saw
the
like
ambition of the fans.
I saw his jersey, his
Mhm.
Chelsea jersey, and as number 9. So
Number 9, yes.
that's what I've been seeing on Twitter.
It's on number. That's what the Twitter given to you. It's already printed out. I see. You know the scary part about it. I have a thumbnail already, waiting for Haaland already. I'm serious.
I ain't got a Twitter though. I just go to Twitter just to
I have a thumbnail.
be like
Abdullah is in
support
sicko mode.
I'm serious. I have a thumbnail already. When it gets official, I'm gonna put the thumbnail out.
So wait. If
I
like
think
Chelsea fans, in essence, really believe Haaland's joining Chelsea,
I don't believe it.
let's assume hypothetically, he joined another Premier League club. Would you guys like hate him?
Yeah,
No,
that
I
will not
won't hate
go up.
him. I'll hate Chelsea.
I'll
You
hate
can't
Chelsea.
hate
Yeah,
him.
you can
You hate
hate
Chelsea.
him.
Yeah.
You hate Chelsea at the
You can't hate
hierarchy.
him.
no, I think we're the only club like from England that's interested in. Well, no. But he's wanted by
Like,
many other clubs.
Next season, Man City will be.
My whole
If we don't
thing
get
is
him this season, yeah, well, yeah.
no. I think if Manchester City get Harry Kane, they're not going to have any interest in Haaland. But my whole thing is this: what is up with Chelsea every time we have a successful season? In the following transfer window, there seems to be this like lax, no hurry, just take your time. It's all kumbaya type of vibe. I expected this to be the transfer window where we go out
gonna be ruthless.
aggressively and get it done in the first month. You know, we already have pre-contract talks before the Euros, and after the Euros, we just like bang, 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 bang. But it's
The problem-
almost as if
Marvelous. This is what the problem is. I get what you said in terms of that, but those years we have different managers in and different hierarchies in the team at that moment. Now you have a better manager who understands football, who actually who can improve a player. Exactly. Going for a player like Haaland, it won't take a month. It will literally take time because you have to convince Dortmund and convince Haaland camp that you want to really buy him. And you have to show the ambition that, yes, we want you in our club. That is what Chelsea fans are showing at Haaland now. They're showing the ambition that we want you in this club. We seriously want him in this club. That's what they show.
But wait,
Yeah,
Marcus,
but
that's your point.
I want a player so much. Dortmund can just say
Marvelous.
fuck you and then go.
Marvelous.
And then
See,
what then?
Josh, I can tell you one thing now. Dortmund is a selling club. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ousmane Dembele. So many players have been sold in that team that Dortmund need money. Dortmund will not reject 150. 150.
The same season as Sancho.
In the same season, they need money. I'm being serious.
No.
150 cash. That's not. See, look at the report here. 130 plus 20 million add-ons. That is a ridiculous money for a club like Dortmund to reject. If you look at the business standpoint, you can't reject that kind of money.
Yeah,
You can't reject that kind of money. Is it?
I think
at the same
there's
time,
there's two reasons why I think Dortmund, if Chelsea give them the amount of money that they're asking for, they'll take it. The first reason is that for as long as I can remember, Dortmund has always been a feeder club. They develop homegrown talent. They have a good scouting network. They get these players young and then they turn them over for profit. And then the second reason, which I'm not hearing a lot of people bring up, is the fact that it makes no sense holding on to Haaland when you're not going to win the Bundesliga. And I feel like that's one of the motivating factors as to why Dortmund sometimes just give away these star players, because even the Dortmund board know that these players deserve more. Haaland's just going to stay in the Bundesliga for one extra season and finish in second place. Because as things are looking, Bayern, except what's his name?
Koeman, Goretzka?
No, the guy that just became coach.
Nagelsmann.
Except Nagelsmann just like bottles it. It's looking like regular degular. It's looking like Bayern is going to do what they always do. So I think Dortmund, at the back of their mind, they know like, okay, let's just keep making our profit, and
No, but the thing is, people are forgetting this as well. What you said, makes sense.
Let me just say this really quick before I forget, because even though I haven't been on the shows, I've been tuning into a lot of them. And I recall when you guys did the coach ranking, someone was adamant that Klopp shouldn't be in the upper tier. Someone was like, why is Klopp tier 2?
Really?
What? And my whole thing, no, I heard it. I can't remember who exactly it was. I'll go back to the video and check. But someone was like, Klopp does not deserve to be tier 2.
No. Klopp has earned the stripes, man.
And when they said his whole CV, people always forget that this man won the Bundesliga with Dortmund twice.
Not once, twice.
Yeah, but almost got relegated. Wait,
was it wise? He almost won a Champions League with them too.
And he almost got relegated.
He didn't almost get relegated.
He finished 7th.
No. Okay, he almost got relegated because Dortmund are a feeder club and they sold away all his talent.
And they finished 7th that year.
No, they still finished third.
With another manager.
They finished third.
With Tuchel, right? Tuchel still took them from 14th to 3rd, right? So
that's even more of an indictment on Klopp, that the guy that comes
behind. That's just 5 months. That was 5 months. You can't use 5 months.
5 months. Okay, and it was just a season that he made it to the final.
No, but did he come back? Did he make Liverpool, who was a team that was finishing 8th, 7th in the league? Did he make them champions?
8, 7,
yeah.
Liverpool were finishing good in the Prem under Brendan
Rodgers.
No, wait,
it was just one season.
Wait, hold on. Tuchel didn't come midway through. Klopp finished that season.
No, he didn't finish.
No, he got fired.
No, he left in November.
They were in the bottom, bro. They were saying what's up to Augsburg and Hoffenheim.
No, they were 14th. They were not bottom. Dortmund was never bottom.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
It's an 18 team league. I think they were 14th when he left. But Tuchel came in and helped them to go up to 3rd that season.
Liverpool have the most CLs in England. Okay, going and succeeding with Liverpool is not.
No, but Liverpool,
not an amazing thing. Winning a CL with Liverpool is not insane.
No.
They've already got the most in the country.
No, Liverpool had never won the league for 30 years, though. You're not making.
They were pushing. They were finishing second. They were consistently finishing in top 4. And
Manchester United have been finishing second since Alex Ferguson. Second, third, fourth, whatever. Yes. They've not won the league since Alex Ferguson, though. So you cannot say, "Oh, when do you think Man U will win the league?" I don't want to.
Sorry to interrupt again. I literally just googled this just to make.
Go ahead.
We lost you, Chris. We lost you,
Chris.
Hello. Are you there?
Chris, you there? We lost you, bro.
Siberia.
You guys hear?
Come back, Chris. Are you there?
Yeah, we hear you.
You can hear you. We can hear you now.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
I
know,
was saying that
guys.
like in the
Go ahead.
14-15 season, what I just checked it. Klopp did finish that season. They finished seventh, but he
It
decided to
was
take a
it, no, it,
sabbatical the next
no.
season.
It was not the 14-15. I think it was the next season. No, it was
No,
15.
the next season he didn't join
No,
it. He didn't
it's
manage
Tuchel's
the next
first
season.
season.
He took a sabbatical
Tuchel's, yeah,
after.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait, wait,
No,
wait, wait. Are
he
you
didn't take a
sure?
sabbatical. No, he didn't take a
yeah.
sabbatical. He went straight to Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh no,
No,
what?
no, no. He took a sabbatical. No, no, no. Rogers got fired after 8 games. Then he joined Liverpool after 10 games.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But he joined Liverpool in November of
2015.
is it
2015,
15?
yeah. It
Yes,
wasn't Klopp's
2015.
plan to join a new club. Like, he wanted a sabbatical. But Liverpool fired Rogers after 10 games, and then we offered it.
Oh
to
yeah,
club.
so 20 wait, so let me get the timelines right. 2014, 2015 was when Chelsea won the league, right? Yes, he finished it
Yeah.
with Dortmund. But in the
Yeah.
15-16 season, he started in August and they were struggling, they were losing games everywhere, they couldn't get
No,
themselves.
no,
Yeah.
no,
And
no,
he
no,
left
no,
towards
no.
the end. He left November, right? Oh no, he didn't start the 15-16 season.
15-16 was
No.
Tuchel, bro. Tuchel had that
Yeah.
team at the start of 15-16.
Yeah, I
Are
remember
you
because Tuchel had them playing very well.
Bro,
Yeah,
you don't
100%
remember
true.
15-16?
Okay,
Tuchel
let me
and
try
Like,
to find
Mkhitaryan was killing it. that year.
Mkhitaryan, yeah, Mkhitaryan had an insane season. Gundogan was killing it.
Obama wasn't that
Aubameyang
Aubameyang?
scored like 25.
And,
Aubameyang beat Lewandowski to like the Bundesliga top scorer or something.
Yeah, and Italy's striker at the Euros
Oh,
was at Dortmund.
You're right.
What's his name?
You're right.
Yeah, Immobile.
Immobile was at Dortmund in that season. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the 14-15 where they started bad, but then they ended up finishing
14-15, you could have sworn they were going to get
14-15, they were
relegated.
terrible. They were terrible. They were so
And,
bad.
and it's, I actually think if Klopp would have stayed for the entirety of that season, things would have been dicey.
No, he did.
He did.
He
Like
did.
I remember the Champions League game where Juve went into Dortmund, won 3-0. Tevez killed them.
Yeah.
Tevez
He,
was on
he
smoke.
managed that entire season.
Like,
You're right.
Speaking of which, I believe Carlos Tevez is one of the most underappreciated, underrated strikers of all time.
bro,
No
100%,
one
man.
can change my mind about
Bro,
that.
I'm not even kidding when I'm saying I'm not even kidding when I say this. Tevez 14-15 is Ballon d'Or level. Is
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or level.
14-15.
Dude, go look at. I'm not kidding. Go look at his record. Go look at what he was doing that season. Go look at what he was doing that season.
14-15.
No. I
14-15
don't know.
was in Juventus, right?
Yep. That was his
Listen,
last season in
man,
Europe. His last season
listen.
in Europe.
I don't know if I would go as far as saying Ballon d'Or. Look it up the live, man. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying Ballon d'Or level, but I will say
Bro,
Carlos
you guys
Tevez.
don't remember that.
You guys are
season, man.
disrespecting Ballon d'Or. Stop
Carlos
that.
Tevez-
Wait. Let me give you the stats. He scored 7 goals in Champions League in 13 games. He scored 20 goals in Serie A in 32 games. He had 29 goals in 47 games, bro. That's the most goals he's ever scored. Like,
Yeah, but I remember that
like he
season.
was
He was-
really fucking good that year, bro.
You know
He
what's
was really
ironic
good.
about?
And he made the Champions League final. He was incredible against Madrid in the semis.
You know
Like,
what's
bro, he was
ironic?
really good.
It's ironic that Tosin says that because I don't agree or disagree, but it appears that in the last 2 years and moving forward, the Ballon d'Or is becoming watered down. Like the
It's
names
watered.
that
Yeah, it's watered
it's
down.
becoming
Yeah.
watered down because the names that I hear people throw up for Ballon d'Or every day, I'm just like, are people really that tired? It appears people are just tired of Messi and Ronaldo winning it.
Yeah.
That
People
they
are
just
tired
want to
of Messi and
throw up.
Ronaldo.
They just want to throw up
Yeah.
any name. But no, Carlos Tevez, baller.
Don't worry.
Right time. right
No,
goal.
he's
the next
like,
Ballon
like
d'Or.
it makes sense to say Ballon d'Or for like a guy like Tevez than fucking Jorginho. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, stop.
I'll tell you that right now.
Respect to Euros winner, Euros and Champions League in the same season.
Isn't he
The
like
first-
the second
The
double
first, no,
continental?
he's the first. No,
No,
he's the first
second.
Italian.
Second.
Is
No,
he the second or the
He
first?
might be the second.
Where's the first?
No,
Second
I
double
think.
continental.
Oh, I'm talking about for an Italian though. I think he's the only Italian that has won
Yeah, he's the
Champions
first
League and
Italian,
Euros in the
and he's
same
the-
season.
and he's the second double continental champion across all of Europe. ever.
And we still don't get any respect from Tosin on this guy. I don't know what the guy needs to do, man. Maybe the guy needs to just cut off his legs
no,
and put it on his head and just start running with them. I don't know.
The thing with Jorginho is when he plays good, he's good. But when he plays bad, come on.
It's bad.
No. And how many bad games does he have a season? Maybe 3.
No.
Oh, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. He has a lot. 6 months ago, you didn't rate him, Emmy. Don't front, bro.
Me, no,
We hold with Jorginho because Lampard is a brick.
Don't forget.
I always rated Jorginho.
Don't forget when we lost 5-2. When we lost 5-2 to West Brom. Abdullah was on here ranting.
That was the marvelous. That was the game I was calling, and that the Arsenal game. Those 2 games, okay, fine. But after those 2 games, I don't see any other game where the guy was really, out of place. And guess what? In that West Brom game, the entire team collapsed.
Everybody, not even him. Everybody.
It was not just him. Everybody had a bad game. And then if you look at the Arsenal game, everybody looked like they were just shocked. Like, I don't know, So I know he just has 2 or 3 games, but guess what? In all the 35 games, Mancini has stayed unbeaten as an Italian coach. Jorginho has played every of those games.
You know what I have?
That's not
which,
easy.
That's a great point that you just brought up. I noticed since Tuchel came, whenever we're uninspired and unmotivated, like against West Brom, against Arsenal, against Villa on the last day of the season, and against Leicester in the FA Cup, whenever we lose, it typically looks as if we're uninspired. Like the players don't want it bad enough. Like if you notice, all 4 of those games are games that we could have easily won had we been a lot more motivated and had we been on it.
Take our chances.
That Aston Villa team, those guys are. They beat Liverpool 7-2, man. Don't forget with Van Dijk.
8-2.
No, 7-2. 7-2. Was it 8-2? No,
7-2.
No, 7. Relax. We don't need to bring that.
I'm making the point of. I'm making the point of those are games that we could have won or that we should have won, but for whatever reason, our performance just seemed flat, almost as if our players were tired.
But the thing is, the thing with Jorginho, when I look at Jorginho, like I've already said it, I've already given my synopsis on dude. Like the thing is, if you rate him as an elite midfield player, he's fine. Yeah, he's not. You're entitled to. You're entitled to your dog shit opinion.
No.
You're entitled to it. But no, chill.
Inside, you know that if PSG gets Jorginho, you guys win the Champions League. If you have that midfield that controls the midfield.
Verratti controls the midfield better than Jorginho.
But Verratti loses his head. He loses his head in the most critical moments, and that's why you guys always lose games.
When you think of the regista position, you think of Pirlo, you think of Alonso, you think of Tony Cruz. Jorginho is just not on that level.
Tony Cruz isn't
a regista. Yeah.
No, he's a
but the first season under Ancelotti with Carlo Ancelotti at Madrid. 14.
He played Xabi, right? He played Xabi.
No, Xabi was at Bayern at the time.
Was at Bayern.
Cruz was the regista. And look, I'm just saying, like he's not that level, bro. He's not at that level.
Oh, Jorginho?
He's not. Like at the end of the day, registas act okay. They're technically deep lying playmakers.
Correct.
As a deep lying playmaker, Jorginho isn't all that, bro.
Why?
He just isn't.
Why?
All I'm seeing are 3 to 5 yard passes as soon as he receives the ball. That's not dictating.
That's not
dictating. That's not dictating.
You think that's easy? You think that's easy to do? To touch the ball 130 times every game. Tosin, if you try it, let's go on the field. Let's just bounce out on the field. You cannot touch the ball 100 times. You will get tired.
And that's great for him. That's great for him because he's a pressure valve for the team. He's a pressure valve for the team. You gotta give him that.
Very few players can touch the ball that many times and not get tired. Like Jorginho is very unique. He is very unique as a player, and we don't need to talk about Jorginho today, man.
No. Actually, let me give Jorginho credit where credit is due. There's certain games that I've watched Jorginho play for Chelsea that have just been masterclass. Against Ajax when we won 1-0 under Lampard, when Batshuayi scored, was it Batshuayi?
Mm-hmm.
When Marcus Alonso did the dummy, let the ball roll through his legs,
Mm-hmm.
and Batshuayi scored. I think it was Batshuayi in the 93rd minute. Jorginho was impeccable in that game. I don't think he made a misplaced pass. He made a lot of the Ajax midfield.
Okay, wait, Marvelous.
look
Let me
like
ask you
dummies.
this though. And that's
Yeah,
fine.
man.
Like, look, Jorginho has had good games. He's a player at the top level. He will have good games. But have you ever seen Jorginho hit a 40-yard switch of play or drive a pass with his laces? Have you ever seen that in your life?
That's the point.
Have you ever
No.
seen that?
That's the point I'm coming to. That's the point I'm coming to. Jorginho. That's the only place where I would give him a thumbs down in his game. He doesn't do that often enough to really be in that upper echelon.
Okay, should I tell you why he doesn't do that, Marvelous?
Okay, I'm listening. Tell me.
Do you know that under Sarri does not allow his players to make more than 10, 20 meter yard passes because he believes that the game. Sarri is very, very methodical in the way he wants to play the game. He doesn't allow anybody to make those long switch of plays. He wants you to pass your way through every issue or every pressure that you feel on the pitch. That's why Jorginho has been with Sarri since his Empoli days, right? From Empoli to Napoli to Chelsea. So guess what? All those while, he played how Sarri instructed him to play. Sarri does not want his register to play long balls over the top. He will take you out. In the same way, Calvin Phillips in Leeds, you watch him. The way Bielsa wants him to play is the way he plays. Those kind of coaches are methodical in the way those deep line playmakers play for them because they are very crucial to how they play. Now, fast forward Jorginho to I would never count Lampard's days for Jorginho because to me he wasn't coached under Lampard, right? I'll pull it back. I'll push it to Tuchel's time, right? After Sarri. What? What do you say?
Why do you bring in the 2 years apprenticeship?
No, because it's part of his timeline. It's like if you work in a great company, right? In your history, your employment history, you always have to bring up that employment history, unfortunately. Right?
Employment history. Like when I said Lampard was a 2 years apprenticeship, people almost cut my head off.
Because Lampard did not coach Jorginho, so there's nothing Jorginho added to his game under Lampard, right? It was
Chelsea
under
fans.
Tuchel.
The funny part that even Chelsea fans literally turned Lampard into a semi-god. I was like, what the fuck? What?
No, it's because he's a I don't even know what I'll say. He's the greatest player that ever plays for Chelsea because I've watched a lot of good players play before him. It's just that he's our highest goal scorer, right? You have to give the man.
Emmy, don't go there, man. Don't go.
Why would I go there? Why would I go there?
I agree with you. I actually agree with you, but don't go there. The Chelsea fans go. They go come at you.
Like I've always said.
I'm a complicated Chelsea fan.
Like I've always said, for me, Lampard as a player is untouchable. Lampard as a manager is dog shit. I don't even want Lampard anywhere close to.
So I don't see
for the love that I have for Lampard as a player. There's this part of me that wants him so bad. Like even you guys see how he's rumored to be going to Crystal Palace as a manager.
No, they didn't take him.
That's what I'm saying.
You know why?
Because
he was went for an experience. Yeah, they went for an experienced coach.
He was rumored. I feel like that would have been a disaster too. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise.
Oh, blessing, big blessing, job. Big blessing. You know why?
Because even at Derby, I think his Derby stint was made to be something that it really wasn't. At Derby, they played okay. It's just
they didn't play. They didn't play okay. Let me tell you something marvelous, right? Unless this is a good time to even talk about this. I know we're talking about something else, but under Lampard, guess what? He finished the points he finished at Derby that year when they made it to that playoffs, right?
Where the same
number of points. The same number of points in the former coach's previous season. So they did not improve as a team. They actually even conceded more goals under Lampard compared to the previous manager. They considered the games were ending 4-2, 4-3,
4-3,
5-2.
yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, when
barely
he played, when they
barely
played,
did have clean sheets. Oh.
when they played Manchester United and then Chelsea, both of those were high-scoring games. I think United they won 3-2, and then Chelsea was like 4-3 or 5-3.
Yeah, when you have a coach who continuously gets a high-scoring, results,
it
tells you that
planning.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
tells you
meticulous.
it tells you something about that coach. It tells you that, you remember when we beat Everton 5-3? I think that was 14-15 season under Mourinho when Mourinho said
dude. That game, I remember that game, dude.
Yeah,
that's one of the best center forward performances I've ever seen in my life.
Costa.
Diego Costa. It's one of the best center forward I've ever seen in my life.
But guess what? Mourinho saw that as a blip on himself. He said, this should not be happening often, right? And after that game, Mourinho started clipping the team and making us, look, less attractive up front. But I think when everything even blew up was after, Chelsea lost to Spurs on.
I think it was a Spurs game. It was a Spurs game.
After the New Year game, I think that was week 21 of the league. From week 21 to week 38 of the league, he practically played so pragmatic. Chelsea were just winning 1-0.
We pulled up to the bridge. We pulled up to the bridge.
You guys pulled up to the bridge. I remember. You guys.
The funny part about it is Chelsea fans they need to open their eyes up. There's a difference between Lampard as a manager and Lampard as a player and Lampard as a manager, because people come at me and mostly HH. I'm like, you guys are kind of break analysis. You don't like Lampard. See, I grew up watching football in the early 2003. My favorite player is not Lampard. I've watched Aceban play, Drogba play. So many players have played. So yes, Lampard scored these goals. He scored those goals, but he isn't my favorite player.
Speak about it. Yeah, speak on it, man.
I've seen it this very long time. He isn't my favorite player because I've watched so many players play. Yeah, he scored so many goals. Yes, I said it. The 2009-2010 season. If Drogba was taking those penalties, he would have finished in 30 goals in the season that year. Because he went to AFCON. He wasn't able to take the penalties. Lampard was the one taking those penalties. Drogba doesn't have the chance. That was the reason they scored so many goals.
I remember that 2009-2010 season, there was Deco and Ballack in the midfield. Who added, we're playing 4-4-2 downwards, right?
SCN2 was on some crazy before his injury.
Exactly. So all those guys were there in that midfield who had guile. I won't take any disrespect from Lampard. Is a good player. He's I'll probably say he's a tier 2, tier 1. Probably people will say tier 1. In these days, He came close to Ballon d'Or. I think he was third at some point.
He was third. Lampard at his best is tier 1. At his best.
Yeah, I think he was at his best between 2006, 2010.
This is what I want to go. I think Chris is here. I want to bring this topic up again. I did it last year.
Abdullah, let me just say this.
During the international. Okay.
Given Italy's success at the Euros, and then a lot of news coming out that what was the foundation of that team, what was the core of that team, were players that Sarri wanted to sign while he was at Chelsea when he came to Chelsea. I can't help but ask this question. Yeah, Barella. What's his name starts with a B, the wingback.
Bastoni?
No, not Berardi.
Berardi. Oh, you wanted to sign Berardi?
Yeah.
Conte wanted Sarri wanted him.
Sarri wanted him.
He's not a Premier League player.
And I think the one that got injured too, that Chelsea want this season. Spinazzola, and then the Argentine player from the Copa America, Paredes. Given that Sarri wanted all of these players and he was able to win a second-class European trophy
and it was giving back.
Most of those players he's coached. Like he's coached Paredes at Empoli, and he's coached.
It makes me. It makes me kind of think.
He coached most of those players. True.
It makes me kind of think that had Sarri stayed on, and had we never had 2 years apprenticeship, this Champions League may still have come.
Oh yeah.
At some point,
No,
had
man, you guys are
Sarri,
overrating
if
Sarri.
Sarri
You're
would
overrating
my
Sarri.
whole
It's
thing is I'm putting
No,
it in
I
sorry.
love
perspective.
Sarri. I love
Sorry.
Sarri, but look,
I put it in perspective. Sarri has always been a good manager, whether it was at Empoli or Napoli. The problem has always been he's never really had that backing. He's never
correct.
really had that big purse to dig
Mhm.
into and splurge and get the players that he wants. I feel like
Correct.
had the board shown more faith in him, had our fan base trusted him more and not been
No,
as
I
No,
think the
you want
board.
to know
I
the
think the
truth? You
board.
want to know the
I think.
truth? The
I think the board.
reality.
I think the board actually trusted Sarri though. They
the
didn't care
fan
what was
base was
happening.
split.
Yeah.
That's
But you want
fan
wait,
base.
but
The
you want to
fan
know
base
the
was split
reality?
under Lampard too. The fan
The
base
re-
was split under Lampard too.
Wait, but the
This
reality is Sarri likes continuity. Okay, when he was at Chelsea, he understood like, damn, this league demands that you have depth. Like that's
Correct.
crazy, you know. When he was in Italy, he didn't care about purse, like getting a purse. Or he liked his players. He liked Jorginho. He liked
Yeah.
Hamsik,
Alan,
Insigne, Callejon, like all
Hamsik.
these guys. Mertens. He converted Mertens to number 9. Like he
Correct.
liked,
Alan,
he liked
Alan.
these. He liked having. He just like Alan. Like he just liked having these players. Like he never wanted to get a new player.
You know
here or there.
why?
Like,
You know why? Sarri's from the old school, right? Where loyalty. He has he's loyal to certain players, right? So players that have performed for him, he's loyal to them. He doesn't want to come and and change the spoil the apple cart in any way. And that's one thing. That's one thing I didn't like about him. It's right when he continued to play.
he's a
at
very
Liverpool.
rigid manager, bro.
Yeah,
he's very
he's
rigid.
married.
So
Yeah, he's
I don't see.
married.
I don't see how
He's
that
married.
gets you a Champions League. That's the thing. That's the point. Like I
See,
just don't see how
listen,
that
the
gets you.
problem-
That's why I
the-
said. That's why I said I feel like maybe it wouldn't have come as soon as it did, but let's say we gave Sarri 5 years,
It's
maybe
not
maybe a Champions League doesn't even come.
You would have
But
been
I think he
improving
gets
every
us to
year.
a final.
Yeah.
I think he at
Yeah,
least gets us to a final,
he'll get you to the final.
and he'll
Yeah.
lose because I feel like okay, Sarri against Guardiola in this final, Sarri probably loses.
Correct.
Sorry, lost
Exactly.
6-0. So he lost 6-0 once.
I
Yeah.
think that's probably why a lot of Chelsea fans were apprehensive heading into this final because we had beat City twice once in the Premier League and then once in the FA Cup. That we were like, man, we're due for a spanking, man. It's Guardiola.
No spanking. You know why? Because Guardiola, I think he has a psychological block against what's his name against Tuchel. Like when it comes to Tuchel, he's thinking, okay, let me think of how this guy thinks because I know Tuchel and Guardiola they played in the Bundesliga together. When they coached Dortmund and Bayern. So against Tuchel, he already knew what he was going to expect. He knew this team's going to press high. They're going to try to get the ball at certain spots. How do I trap them and get those overloads and create and score? But he forgot that Tuchel is a master of so many styles. Like he's like all those Shaolin.
You want to know what's fun? You want to know
those
Shaolin,
Shaolin,
like
those Shaolin masters that you're beating them up, and they just change their approach, the way they play. That's Tuchel. Tuchel is so adaptable. I think that's his biggest strength that people don't talk about.
But Pep is adaptable too, because let me give you this point. Like that season, right? 15-16, when Tuchel coached Dortmund and Pep coached Bayern, right? The first time they ever met, all right, the build up to that game, everyone was talking about how like, Tuchel is this big fan of Pep, like he worships Pep. He's a Pep disciple. Because Dortmund were playing a very expansive brand of football. It's unlike what he's playing at Chelsea, but back then they were playing a very expansive brand, predicated more on short passes, right? Like, you know what I mean? So in the build up to that game, they lose, and when the game is played, they get slapped. They get slapped 5-1. And the reason why they get slapped 5-1 is because Pep didn't play his usual style. He played a lot of long balls in that game. A lot of long balls, and they got slapped 5-1. Like, and I think that from that point on, Tuchel then understood, like, damn, like it can't just be one way, bro. Like, you need to be versatile in your approach. And I think that's what he's taking with him, his PSG job. Then he's taking that thing to his Chelsea job. You know what I mean? Like in the build up to the goal that you score in the final against City, it's a straight long ball for Mendy. City forget their timing on how they want to press through Kyle Walker. Like there's a misunderstanding there, and then the spaces open up. boom, goal for Havertz, right? So, I mean, like that's the thing, man. It's all about adaptability, man. I think all these coaches at the level have that adaptability. Sarri is a pure tactician, but the problem with Sarri is he hasn't shown that adaptability side yet. He tried to at Chelsea because the situation demanded it, but it never worked out. It never really worked out for him.
And I
there.
think the most annoying part about it is Chelsea fans that they are psychopaths. Like you cannot hit a manager who have a license for like 25 years and has been a coaching to a manager who just get a coaching bag yesterday evening and became a coach tomorrow morning. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Regardless
Lampard,
of him being the legend.
I mean, forget.
But
I'm being serious. See, you can't rate the manager.
Wait. Lampard's first game, right, against Manchester United, when you guys lost that game. I remember that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember Chelsea being incredible. Like,
yes,
in the first half or something like they were ball. Like they should have won that game.
We hit the post 3 times.
Yeah, like at that point, how did you feel about Lampard after that first game? Like,
I think after that first game, that exactly perfect. After the first 10 games of
because that's Lampard's idea. He wants to press too. He wants to press high too. Every manager in the world, they all want to press high. Everybody wants to.
Lampard presses with no structure. I'll always bring that game against what was the game where every single player we had was in the midfield and literally one ball over the top. Leicester. One ball. Leicester. I'll always bring that game up. It looked like they were just running around.
We lost 3-0.
I remember after my Lampard's first game against Manchester United, I think Mourinho was out of job, so he was appointed for beIN Sports.
He did. Yeah.
He said no. I was actually watching beIN Sport. I watched it from beIN Sport. He said, "How is it possible that you don't have a structure when you lose the ball?" And when you have the ball, you're not defending. You're not defending when you have the ball.
Yeah, he said. I remember reading that quote on Twitter.
I think when he said that,
Lampard got offended.
I said,
Lampard
got offended. Yep.
I said, this is a coach that has earned all his stripes. He has battle scars. He knows. He probably looked at the Chelsea game and said, Chelsea played better. What did they not have? They just didn't have a structure and a playing pattern when they had the ball. Because when you have the ball in a possession-based team, you're also defending, right? It's like playing checkers. You're actually putting the structures. Okay, we're attacking, but in case we lose the ball or we don't make the right pass, we have people to cover or we
can close down immediately.
And then exactly. And then we can get back to base, to our shape, right? We didn't have that under Lampard. We never had that under Lampard.
That's why
people keep criticizing that, hey, people considered 50-something goals in one season. People forgot to look at Lampard's record in the championship. I think he considered more than 60 goals. I think about that too in the championship.
68 goals.
That's exactly, in the championship. So when you look at it, you're saying, what's the common factor?
I remember a lot of English pundits and like Harry Redknapp, his uncle, and Sam Allardyce, they wrote it off. They were like, oh, it's the championship. It's back and forth. Teams concede a lot. But the fact of the matter is this, and I said this time and time again when Lampard was coach of Chelsea, and you could go back and watch, even if it's Abdullah's hangouts or HH's hangouts, our players ran around like headless chickens under Lampard. Like they just ran around like they didn't know what to do. Wherever the ball went, all of our players would overcommit, and then the team would just have to switch the ball. Yeah, the team would just have to switch the ball over, and they'd be clean through on goal. But Abdullah, that was how teams were beating us.
And guess what Lampard thought would stop that? Buying Declan Rice and saying Declan Rice stand in front of the back four, Declan Rice, just in case we get those balls over the top, so that you can use your energy and your physicality to stop that.
Lampard was trying to turn Chelsea into 2006 England and Stoke.
Yeah, because you know why? Because I said it like, hey, Lambert, you play under Ancelotti, you play under Mourinho. Those teams had gal. They had a system. They had a pattern. They had they had they had flavor with them, right? How could you be a coach and you didn't learn anything? And guess what? You just took a big job like Chelsea. You should have gone to a very small club. And
Emmy, I said it the very first time Lampard took that jersey and said he is a Chelsea man. I told Eche that day because Eche did an angle and he bumped me. I was like, I told Eche, this is a massive a failure in waiting. It's a disaster. And I told Eche, I said it. I said it. That moment, I told Eche, I'm gonna give the guy 2 years. He will get sacked before 3 years. I can put my life on it. Eche said, are you crazy? I said, he will get sacked after the second year because this man doesn't know anything in football. He needs to go back to go and learn. But people started calling me so many. I was like, Lampard as a player is different than Lampard as a manager. Because if you're talking about Lampard as a player, there's a different conversation about that. Lampard as a manager should be inducted into class A or Siberia because he doesn't know anything. He should be inducted.
So you see that. So that's what I'm saying. That no player improved under Lampard in his 1.5 years, apart from the youth kids, apart from the academic kids, right? So I won't put any experience. I almost said Rudiger.
The only player that kind of played well, and I think that was just a case of everyone else being so bad, was Kovacic. That was it.
Yeah,
What about Mendy? Mendy was bought by Lampard.
Mendy was not there until this season. Last season.
Yeah.
Another player that played very well was Pulisic, though.
Yeah, Pulisic. He had to save us. But Abdullah, I want to give you an idea or a concept for like a series that you could bring on your channel called "What Would You Do?" So you could go back and pick like key moments in any game of your choice. For example, I was going to bring up the question of, funny enough, I was going to make a joke with it. You see when Kai Havertz was played in by Mason Mount, and it was Kai Walker and Diaz giving him chase, closing him down. Mm-hmm. I feel like Kai Walker could have caught up to him. A part of me even feels like Diaz could have caught up to Havertz.
No,
but I think
no.
Listen to the point. Listen to the point I'm trying to make. But I feel like they were caught in two minds of, if we catch up to him and we roughhouse him, he's already in the box. Our goalie has already committed. He's gonna fall. That's a penalty, and we'll get sent off.
No, he was not in the box. So he beat the goalkeeper outside the box, right? The
goalie was
outside the box.
Yeah.
He was outside the box.
And the goalie actually handled the ball. He should have been sent off.
Exactly. But they didn't. The referee just.
But the context I'm saying it in is Abdullah could have a series where he pauses that clip and he's like, if you're Kai Walker, if you're Edison, or if you're Diaz in this situation, what would you do? Because personally, I feel like Kai Walker, if I was in Kai Walker's shoes, I would have tried everything in my power to just like wipe Havertz out. Sorry to say. I would have tried to close him down and just wiped him out, taking the red card and just taking one for the team. But I feel like the reason why maybe the City defenders were hesitant was because Edison had given them the shout and they didn't want to go down to 10 men.
Mm-hmm. So it's fair enough. It's fair enough, though. So let us move on. So I mean, before we move on, so give me your take on this Norwegian goal machine.
Who's that Norwegian goal machine? Are you talking about?
Nalan, dude.
Jan Heigerhoff.
Yeah, I got him.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is Ole.
No, actually, before
Ole, John Carew.
No, Torre Underflow though. Torre Underflow.
Speaking of which, you said Torre Underflow is a Chelsea ambassador, but he was also he was a decent Chelsea striker.
Respecting, he won the Super Cup. He won the Super Cup. He won the Super Cup in '98, and he also won the FA Cup for us in '97. So I think he scored in that game. So he is a Chelsea legend.
And let me use my Chelsea IQ. Remember when I used to talk about this striker called Matt Letizia, and everyone would laugh at me? If I'm not mistaken, sorry, Andrew Flo has a legendary goal against Southampton. It's either a bicycle kick goal or a scorpion kick. But he has some pretty great goals for Chelsea.
Yeah. I think that's when Chelsea
people call
always
him
like.
Haaland. I call him the Norwegian goal machine.
Well, for Haaland, so for Haaland, I'm very today. Good news came out, from this guy called the CFC news page.
He's been reliable for a very long time.
He works in Chelsea.
He works with the hierarchy in Chelsea. I think he works very close with the board.
No, I don't know where he works close.
No, he doesn't work with the board.
Simon Johnson.
I don't think he works with
very
the board,
closely with Cobham.
But he works at Chelsea
because
I remember 5 months ago or 6 months ago, he did something saying on Twitter that people that know his identity were trying to blackmail him, so he would have to cool off on giving Chelsea information until he got it sorted out.
Oh, I know the guy. Oh, I didn't know that was him. So this is the same guy, yeah?
Yeah, he works at Chelsea.
Yeah, that guy has very, very strong connections in Chelsea. If he works at Chelsea, that even makes more sense.
Because people are saying Fabrizio Romano. I know Fabrizio is very reliable too.
But Fabrizio Romano, let me tell you the settings for Fabrizio. Fabrizio Romano works with the agents of these players, right? He has direct links to the agent. Fabrizio Romano does not have direct links with many of the clubs that he's talking. He calls transfers on. Now he might have started building that some of those connections, but not at the big clubs. Especially I don't see Fabrizio having any links inside Chelsea or inside PSG. He might have inside Italian clubs because, of course, he used to be an Italian journalist working for one of the top Italian, news.
DiMarzio.
Is it DiMarzio? Exactly. Yeah. So what I think is, the reason why I think Fabrizio tweeted yesterday about this Erling Haaland and said, hey, that there is no, it was so gloomy, right? He said, there was no personal terms have been agreed with Haaland. There is no, Chelsea has not dropped any bid, blah, blah, blah. You know what this guy just let us know is things are happening behind the scenes that have not gotten to where Fabrizio taps his info from. You understand?
Yeah. So Fabrizio wants it to be like close to official for him to be like this.
Yeah, because he has a reputation.
Yeah, it's about reputation for him.
Not just reputation.
And also in addition to that, I also see where you're coming from, Emmy. It's like he don't really got info like that. He don't really got connects like that.
Exactly. It's just like a long river, right? A long river. Yeah. There's so many cities where the river crosses. Fabrizio probably taps his water from from a place closer to the shore somewhere.
So you remind me of Africa now, Amy. It's like in Africa when you want to think like. Let me finish.
I already know what Abdullah is about to say. Abdullah, say what you're about to say. I know.
But where we tap
when everyone was talking about Fabrizio, I was thinking about something. I was like,
no, Abdullah,
he wants to talk about Africa and like. I want to drink Gary or drink or Grandeba. When you're fighting with your brother now, and you're like, oh, I am hungry. Hey, bro, what are you doing? I'm making someone. I want to take a bath. But don't worry. Let me use the washroom. Before you come back, you already tap the water, cook the bath, and run away. Why do you take my bath? So you're telling me that Fabrizio is like that, taking that. It's not the main source. It's not the main source.
No,
Fabrizio is part of the source.
No. Fabrizio gets his knowledge from the agents who definitely talk to the club about their clients regularly, right? Yeah. Contracts, transfers, all those things. He has very reliable, connections with the agents. Now, in some cases, like this Haaland deal is a deal that Chelsea is doing in secret, right? They're not really blowing it out unless they want something to come out, right? And I'm sure this guy, based on what Fabrizio tweeted yesterday, was the reason he actually brought this out, right? And this is not everything, right? This is just what he needs to let the fan base know that things are happening that so that everybody just calms down, right? Because after Fabrizio, blew out yesterday, everybody, all the YouTube channels,
this same guy. When immediately Fabrizio tweeted yesterday, he tweeted it and said, "This morning there's a breaking news about Alan. Everybody stay tuned and watch out." He said it on his in the Instagram account. This same guy.
So
he said it.
So what it is this, right? Fabrizio is fantastic, but the thing is, he does not. So if the well is 20 feet deep, he only gets his water from 3 feet deep, right? He doesn't go down to the source where the source of the water is. So that's where this guy is very different. And what this guy is telling us today is that there is something going down, and I think from it's very clear that Haaland is looking actually for Chelsea, because yesterday Haaland played for Dortmund against Athletic Bilbao. I saw his body language, bro.
Yeah,
he didn't look like.
It didn't look like who my brother was watching it yesterday. But my brother told me, "Is this Haaland or someone else?" Like, this Haaland. He said, "This guy look uninterested." I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
He looked.
I was like, "Bro, are you sure?" He said, He told me, "Are you sure this is Haaland?" I said, "This is Haaland." He said, "This guy look at his body language. He look uninterested."
Yeah.
What's going on with him?
I watched that game with keen interest just to see how he plays. He was very uninterested. You could tell that there's a transfer, hanging around his head somewhere, and you could tell that conversations have already been made, on how things are going to proceed. So when I saw him play yesterday, I was like, "Hi, this guy doesn't look like someone that his head is still in Dortmund. His head is probably looking at, oh man, I need to go join Chelsea up and something." But what is there is what in this particular message here, it's telling us that I'm really very happy because Haaland himself is seeing Chelsea as where he can develop right under Tuchel. Because everybody knows Tuchel. Tuchel makes you a better player. Look at Mbappe.
Do you know the news that?
Let me use an example. Mbappe. Look at Mbappe. Mbappe has not been very well coached since after Tuchel left. It showed in his game after December. It's not like,
bro, you need to stop lying. You need to stop lying. Now you bring it up narratives. Like, god damn. Like, you were going great. You were going great, and then you said some bullshit.
Pochettino, man.
Pochettino is not making Mbappe.
I know, but what? Like the goals against Barca, Bayern, like it's all. Dude, his best form.
2023.
His best form. Mbappe's best form has been under Pochettino.
For real?
Yeah. It has. Wait. The first season where Kylian Mbappe scored when he first moved from Monaco to PSG, that is called. He only scored like 13 league goals. He was more like the third. He was like the third guy. No, that was Emery.
So when Emery left, well, 1 year when Tuchel took over, I think it was
2018-19.
2018-19. Sorry, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's a great season too for him. But Mbappe was incredible. Was great that year as well.
Yeah. But what I'm just saying is, I'm just looking at the development of players, right? What Tuchel actually would give to Haaland is something that he is already seeing it that he will not get that level of development under Russell. And I think most of his his people, like his father, all those guys are already saying, hey, you might just go to Tuchel, play 3-4 seasons in Chelsea, win trophies, and guess what? You'll be ready to make that move to Madrid. I'll get you ready.
Yeah, Haaland, guys, truthfully, like Chelsea, he's here for like max 5 years.
We don't want him for that long, man. We don't want him for that short period of time, man. We don't want him.
NK Dolls is here.
Okay, we don't want him, man.
Wait. The Chelsea agenda knows no limit. If you watch Tuchel closely, you can see how he parted the sea and turned the water into wine.
Generational, I agree, man. Nah, I'm not doing no measly 5 years, man. 7 years minimum.
I'm not responding.
7 years minimum.
7 years
Seven-
minimum.
7 years minimum, or don't come here, man. Or don't come here, man. I mean, it's just that simple, man.
Dang.
I'm sorry, bro.
Wait.
How you
MK,
going? Don't you
he's
want to win the
21.
league?
Wait,
Don't you
he's
want?
I
21.
do.
He's
Listen,
21.
you know I do. But my club isn't a train station. You can't just stop here and then. That's not what my club is, man. No.
So let me hear from him first, then I'll come to MK Dance. So I mean, finish up your stuff. It's immediate.
Yeah.
So MK, I
What's
know
up, man?
you heard the news already this morning when it was booked out, because Fabricio Twitter yesterday, and I listened to what Fabricio said, and I also listened to what this guy said. This is exact news we heard this morning, and I said it. I've been saying it to all people out here. Chelsea doesn't have the money. Chelsea are broke. You can you win UCL. You can't buy players. Like, Chelsea doesn't do deals like other teams do deals. You don't need to shout out when you want to do deals. Chelsea does things when they prefer they want to do things. When like, oh, this is the time for us to do things, we will do it our own way. Not what other clubs want, but this our own way. So this is the report we got this morning about Erling Haaland. This is exactly the report we got this morning. And I think, yes, Fabricio may tweet that and a lot of stuff about him, but this is exactly what we got. So your take on him.
Man, hey, listen. Listen, I'd lie, man. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be honest.
You have to be honest. Yeah, you need to be sorry. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be
The
sorry.
bar's too low. The bar's too low. Because I'm not setting the bar up high. I'm not getting excited and all just to be let down. I'm sorry. That's not me.
So
Again.
let me put it this way for you. Hypothetically,
Mhm.
what's your expectation for him as a player coming? How does he elevate?
No. If he comes, we're serious. That's my thing. If he comes, we're a serious club.
Why are
Because
you mad, bro?
no, we're serious because even if what's it called? Because even when we won the Champions League, I mean, I'm hearing jokes in this panel, man, that we're not serious. No one looks at us like we're serious, man. I'm like, no one looks at us like we're big boys, man.
Do you see my avatar?
No one does that, man.
Put my avatar on the
People need to
screen.
bow down to me, and I'm not seeing that respect. People just talking to me anyhow. So yeah, I want Haaland signed, and then when Haaland gets signed, then I'll come here and I'm attacking people. That's why because if he comes here, to be fair, first season I said 15 goals minimum, and then 20 goals minimum for every season after the first season. Every single 20 league goals.
So you're saying that he will score 15 goals in 38 games? Easy.
He might not play. Let's say 35. Let's say he plays 35.
Yeah. I'll say you score 15. I'll say realistically, I don't see him breaking 20.
In 35 games, he's gonna score 26.
No. Here's the thing. If he scores 15, in 35, that's not very cash money. That's poor.
No,
I need 1 and 2. I need 1 and 2. I need 1 and 2 at the least.
I would need like 20 and 30. If he's gonna give us 15 to 35, might as well keep Tammy Abraham.
No. Let's be
let me say
Come on, guys.
Let me say something real quick, right? For Haaland, right? Haaland is top draw. Like, we're not buying Haaland because we're just we're Santa Claus, a bunch of Santa Claus on King's Road, right? No,
what is that?
Copyright.
It's marvelous.
No, it's not marvelous. It's YSK is playing Chelsea song. The whole Chelsea
song. Wait, why is it?
That's not Chelsea song. That's not Chelsea song. That's the Haaland. That's the Haaland song.
Is that the
you
Haaland
guys
song?
don't know where that song is from? You haven't seen the compilations on YouTube where they're like Haaland. That's how he runs. When he runs, Haaland. That's the Haaland song.
Yeah, but for Haaland, right?
YSK, relax.
Where is he, man?
That
Oh,
picture,
where is
that
he? Where is
picture
he?
looks
Guys,
so. That picture
relax,
looks so
relax.
well photoshopped, man.
But for
Where is
Haaland,
he?
for
Where is
Haaland,
20
right?
G's plus? Where's 20 G's plus Haaland?
It's gonna come. It's gonna come. 20 G's next season if he signs.
You guys need to lower your bar, man. Lower the bar.
No, I won't. I won't
Lower
lower.
the
I
bar,
won't
man.
lower. See, you cannot lower the bar because guess what? This guy, I think he's 158 games he's played. He scored 106 goals already in his career.
100%. Yeah, bro. Look at
Yeah.
his
So-
Champions League. Look at his Champions League.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
if,
I get
if
it.
Bruno Fernandes
And he's just 21. And he's just 21
come
years.
on, bro. Like, bro,
Are you telling me that this guy will
I'm
score
sorry,
almost
guys.
600,
Guys.
700 goals in
Guys.
his
Bamford,
career?
Patrick
Guys.
Bamford just hit 17. Patrick Bamford,
Exactly.
bro.
I'm
Patrick
sorry.
Bamford
I'm
scored
sorry.
17.
Guys,
Come on, man.
come
Ollie
on. I get it.
Watkins is getting
No, guys, come on
man.
now. No, guys, come on. Come on. He's a young player.
I know
The first year doesn't. In fact, the first year, I don't really care what he does, to be honest. But after that, then the expectation comes. But the first year, I'm telling you, my balls are low. Very, very
I
low.
understand.
Wait,
I understand.
Funny thing about Haaland is this though.
Yeah, there's no way Haaland comes in and the bar is minimal or low.
No, the bar can't be
Exactly.
low.
For 100
He's a British record signing,
running.
right?
Yeah,
The bar has to be low. The bar has to be low. The bar has to be low.
This guy.
I think
The bar has to be
who's saying the bar has to be low?
I know where.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm
If
saying
Haaland's
it.
got a year,
MK
Ziyech has got 4 years.
Listen,
I know
think,
MK is going to.
I think Werner has MK so scarred, like the events that have taken place this past season have
Bundesliga
him
tax.
scarred.
No.
suffering from PTSD.
I know where guys. I know where MK is going.
There's no way MK is not going to, but MK. See, let me tell you, Haaland is the
He's
British
going to the Greek
record.
Academy.
Wait,
How good is Haaland anyway?
How good is he? You
How good
find
is he
out.
really? How good is he
You
really?
find out. 106 goals.
You'll find out, man.
You find out.
How good is he really?
Guys, I'm watching it now.
Guys, I'm sorry. The bar has to be low.
Wait, guys, wait. I'm saying the stat now. 156 games. It's got 106 goals.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you seen his record in Champions League though?
No.
I've seen it.
The Champions League record was nice.
League is all you should say. That's all.
Here's the interesting thing about Haaland, though. The first time I ever heard about him was when he scored how many goals in one game in the under
9
18
goals.
World
9
Cup?
goals.
He scored 9 goals in one game. That was like 2 years ago, 2018. And I remember HH did a hangout, and HH was like, "What's the big deal about this kid? He under 17. He played the tournament with kids who played Fortnite instead of practicing." And then he moves to Salzburg. And if you guys have memory, if you guys can remember this, one of his first preseason games was against who? Chelsea. That was the match where Pedro scored that crazy goal with the assist from Barkley.
He was in
he
that
played
game?
against us.
He
played against us, and he only
He played
played
against us.
60 minutes.
60
And
minutes.
in those
He
60
came on.
minutes, he couldn't do anything. Like his touch was all over the place. His running, he would outrun the ball. He had no control. And I remember HH. We went on HH's hangout, and HH said, "See what happens when people finally come to the big league." And ever since that preseason, when he had that horrible preseason, he's been unstoppable.
Yeah, I remember that season.
He hasn't
that
played
season he went to Liverpool,
anywhere.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when he scored for them.
He scored in Anfield for
He
Southampton.
hasn't played, and I think what kind of motivated him was the fact that when he did what he did in the under 18 tournament and he moved to Salzburg, a lot of people were kind of giving him flack, like, oh, so just because he balled out under 18, you're gonna give him this move. I think he gets full from people doubting him.
Yes, I think that's what I like about him. I love his mentality.
His mentality is top notch.
Yeah, he's a mentality monster. He's a mentality monster.
He's a mentality merchant.
Yeah, he feeds off. He feeds off from the occasion.
But he's not gonna come here, man. He ain't coming, man. He's not coming. He's not coming to Chelsea.
I agree with that with the whole mentality thing. I agree with that. But if his mentality is like that, why the heck would he move to London Blues?
Why wouldn't he move to London?
Why? No, time out.
Do you know Chelsea are the Champions
brick
League
club
winners?
with no heritage at all? I mean, come on,
What
guys.
the heritage?
Can we talk about Danny Ings? Can we talk about Danny Ings? Can we talk about Danny Ings? Can we talk about Danny Ings?
When they disrespect us, we got to show the avatar. Look at that. You know what that is?
That's
Yeah,
the
but
CCL. I see it. That's the
That's
CCL.
big.
That's the
That's
CCL.
that's a big
That's the
TS
COVID
trophy.
Champions League. That's the
No,
COVID
no,
Champions League. I
no,
see that.
no.
Oh, so
why
what?
is
CCL.
why is
CCL.
guys,
That's true.
why
Yeah,
is
that's
the,
a
do you know the
that's
news
that
flash?
COVID. That's that
Do you
COVID.
know
CL.
do you know
Look at
news flash?
Tosin. I bet you.
Do you know the
Whatever.
news flash?
I'll tell you. Tosin, you don't have any shame.
Okay.
The
Why is the,
COVID,
you know
the
the news flash?
COVID, the
Why?
The
COVID
news flash
Champions
is
League,
the news
the
flash is
COVID
wait,
Champions.
fabulous.
Wait,
The
hold
news
on.
flash is ever since Sir Alex Ferguson has been in 2013, United has been break in terms of winning trophies.
He said that's been break.
Abdullahi,
Well,
bro,
you can't see that Manchester United have won a
bro,
European Cup.
we
since-
just, yeah,
Tosin,
yeah.
They won one Europa League.
Since
wait.
Sir Alex Ferguson have left Manchester United as a manager, United have, their levels has gone down as a top tier club.
Manchester United couldn't beat.
They're gonna go
We
down
will,
to being the
we
best
will
club in
always
football.
be your superior. We will
No,
always
no,
be
no,
your
no.
Wait,
superior.
time out.
It's not
Bro,
really.
why
that.
is-
We
Time out,
snatched the
sorry.
Jad away from you. We snatched him away
No,
from
no,
you.
no.
Like,
Why-
get
He
over it.
wasn't in our jurisdiction, man. He wasn't in our jurisdiction, man.
Why is with all your history, man? You have just 3 Champions League.
You have 3, exactly.
One away. And guess what? Let me tell you why SK.
Where's your 3 Champions Leagues? Where's your 3 Champions
We have two. We have two. And we're the current winners.
No, you have
See,
one.
let me tell you.
You have one
No,
CCL.
why?
One
No,
CCL.
you know what's crazy? You know what's
See,
crazy?
let me
You know
tell
what's
you
crazy,
something, YSK. Before you get to another final, would have won it again.
Yes.
Before your team gets to
1-1.
another
1-1.
final,
A UCL or a CCL?
we'll win a Champions League. I don't care. It's a Champions League. The big
No, the
trophy.
crazy thing about Manchester United is their fans are so cocky. Like they didn't just lose to a bunch of retirees in the Europa
plumbers.
League final.
Yeah,
They didn't lose to a guy called.
Can I respond? Can I respond?
Why is before you respond? You see, like I told Tosin and the guys before you came in, I have a receipt for all United fans. I
And they
said
just
it.
lost to QPR.
Red Devil Studio.
Okay. So that's
I
two people I need to
respect
respond to.
them a lot in terms of the analysis, in terms of the way they talk football. I respect them a lot, but I said it already. The same way you guys batch Kai Havertz when it comes in, I double DA, I triple DA, Jadon Sancho, to win with that UCL for United.
No. Let me respond. First, let me respond. I want to respond. I want
have a receipt for
I want to respond.
When it came in, when it came in, it was a breaching record. People call him break, induction.
No, Abdullahi, relax. Let the Jad live.
I said
let the Jad live.
Abdullahi,
let the Jad live. He's not even played one game. Abdullahi, my friend. He's not.
Give me
my
that
friend, he's not
trophies. By May this next year, I want to see Sancho holding that trophy. If he doesn't hold that trophy, that
he has to score in the final.
Wait. Hold on.
He has to score in the final, right?
Guys, can I respond? Can I respond? I've had a lot thrown my way. I need to respond. So, the first thing I need to respond to is I don't know who said it because you're so irrelevant. I don't even know your name. Something about a Europa League. Guys, first of all, I don't remember. I have amnesia. I can't remember what happened.
Right. Okay.
I don't remember what happened. And secondly, we're Manchester United, and we felt sorry for if anything did happen.
We are Manchester. What does that mean? We are Manchester United. What does that mean?
NK, you know I bleed Red Devil, bro. Okay, you know how it is.
We are Manchester United.
Oh
God!
Wait,
I can
next
speak
one.
on this because I actually am.
Next person.
Unbiased.
Sorry, YSK, can I ask one question? Seriously, though.
No. Somebody said something about something else. But yeah, but go on.
No. This is the thing. Is Tosi still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's unfortunately still here, man.
Tosi and YSK are calling it the CCL and the COVID Champions League.
I'm just joking, bro.
Like people in the streets, in the streets of Paris were gyrating and twerking for a chance.
I don't know what goes on in Paris. I don't know what goes on in Paris.
Marvelous.
PSG lost the chance to win 2 COVID Champions Leagues.
I don't know what goes on in Paris. I'm just speaking on.
Someone said,
what kind of
is it Woodward or LSK?
what kind of stupid brickness is that? I mean, I'm like, get that guy off the screen, man.
No, YSK.
This guy Tosin's of the mindset that he doesn't care about the CL. That's what he's saying.
To find out.
SSB,
need to find out.
LLB. Slap yourself in the face.
Wait,
bro.
wait,
YSK.
like I said,
This is what we need to find out.
Wait. I told the exercise when he was tweeting this. I was laughing when he was, and I told him, I said, I respect the original person because when he speak football, I don't kind of talk more because he's very intelligent and smart. Same thing with Red Devil Studio. When he speak, I respect him a lot because I know he is very intelligent and smart. And I told the exercise, Sancho is a very technical player, in which is a player I like most because the kind of way he play football, I like it. But you making this guy fail simply because
No,
you are hyping him up.
Abdullah, you're getting carried away. You're getting carried away.
Let me finish.
Abdullah, you're a smart man, Abdullah. You're getting carried
Let
away.
me finish up. I told him, I said, Saeed, be very careful of doing this what you are doing to Sancho because if this guy fail, you won't be able to come out to the handout anymore. I told him, I remember last year when Kai Havertz signed, you guys called him Brick Havertz, Shia Havertz, Induction Havertz, Siberia Havertz.
Yeah, YSK said he was trash. YSK said he was trash.
Wait. Hold on a minute. There are nothing but allegations. I said no such thing. I said no such thing. There's no receipt out there anyway. I mean, if you can find a receipt,
and
go
said,
ahead.
YSK, the funny part, I said, and I told him, I said this. Kai Havertz isn't a bad player because of the Premier League, how it's been played. That is what, and he's been coached under a manager. Why I call senseless? Because he doesn't have brain. For me,
Is that German tax?
Yeah,
is
he
that
doesn't
German
have brain
tax?
for me. So
German
when people
tax.
talk about it, I keep telling them, I said it. There's a difference between when Lampard as a manager and as a player because there's a leverage to it. If he doesn't get the UCL win, there is a problem for me.
Wait, so before you go, right? So, Abdullahi mentioned Havertz. So my thing is, if Havertz didn't perform straight away, why is everyone expecting Haaland to do the same if he was to come to Chelsea?
Sancho,
come on, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. How could you expect the same?
It's the price tag and the hype and the fact that it's coming and you're
I don't
adding
give a
on to
damn,
a team that
man.
won the CL though.
I don't give a damn, man. Me personally, my balls low.
It's not the CL, it's the CCL. So they have
my
more
balls
leverage.
low, man. I'm sorry. My balls low. I'm sorry.
Why is
By
your bar always low?
Dude, it's
My balls low. I'm sorry. My balls low. I'm not getting hurt, man.
By the way, to that brick Mo, that loser in the chat, you can what's Sancho all you want, mate. You see what happens. You see, be careful what you say. You see what happens.
Listen, word on the street is that Sancho developed his footballing ability by playing football in the trenches, in the gutters. He better ball out, man. I'm serious. They said he developed his techers in the cages of England. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, he grew up. I think he grew up in London, right?
He grew up in London, man. He's from down the road. He's from down the road.
I know you
grew up and he grew up in Watford Academy, went to City and said United is his home. Make it make sense.
I said
make it make sense.
No.
He went to he was in the Watford Academy.
Yeah, he was in Watford Academy, went to Man City Academy, Chelsea fan, but he said United is his home.
Yeah, Abdullah, go.
Like I said, like I told all United fans, I already said it out already. I demand a UCL from Jadon Sancho.
Wait. Okay,
I'm not expecting.
What's the time frame?
I am not expecting.
What's the time frame?
Till May 2022. I'm a demanding.
But they never won a CL with better managers and with better players. Look at Di Maria.
Abdullah, that's harsh, man.
Abdullah.
That's harsh.
Let me tell you something. Right?
At least just say at least a trophy.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has not.
Oh, here we go.
He has not won a Carling Cup. He's not won the FA Cup. He just got to his first final this last season.
Did your manager score in a Champions League final?
Well, you need to stop, man. You need to stop.
Did your manager score in a Champions League final?
Sucho? Who? Who?
Lampard? Did your manager score in the Champions League final?
He managed in a Champions League final. You have to do that.
The apprenticeship.
No, he managed in the CCL final.
So wait, time out. You got knocked out the CCL?
You can't
say
that
knocked out the CCL?
we purposely season because the manager that you're talking about when Manchester United and Ole were saying what's up, there was only Nottingham Forest and Portsmouth and Arsenal. There was no Chelsea or Man City.
I just figured it out. YSK is right. The reason why United didn't win the Europa League is because a club of their caliber cannot.
Wait, we didn't win the Europa League? We didn't win the Europa League.
Oh, you
No,
did
you
not.
didn't, man. You lost
got
to Villarreal.
You lost
No,
to
but
reason why
Villarreal.
they didn't- the reason why- no,
they
hold
won
on.
the
The
Europa
reason
League
why-
since Fergie left.
No, the
They won
reason
it
why
under
they
Fergie.
Here in Villarreal.
Hold on.
Villarreal.
The reason
A
why they
team that
didn't
just
win
had
it.
a
The
team
reason
that
why
just
they
had
didn't win it
40,000
this past
people
season
in the city.
is because
Emi,
a club of that
Mute-
caliber
mute your
can
mic,
never
mute your mic.
can never win a COVID tainted trophy. That's why they didn't want it. That's why they didn't show up for the game.
and you marvelous.
That's why they
you
got
know why?
outplayed
You
from
know,
Villarreal.
you know why Haaland will never, land in London for you lot, because at the end of the day, once you land that CCL title, there's a quarantine period from May to August 30th.
Oh, yeah.
May to August 30th.
Why
And,
is
Why
is it?
you know,
Why
is
is
the
it? Why is it? Why
Haaland doesn't want to catch anything.
Why is it you lost to a team that plays in a city that
Emi,
just has
I don't remember.
40,000
Amnesia
people?
is a real thing.
Only
Bro. Are you
40,000
disrespecting
people
amnesia?
live
It's a
in
real
Villarreal.
condition.
Only
Amnesia is a real
40,000
condition.
people live in
Amnesia is a real
Villarreal.
condition.
They
I don't care
barely
if they
have
have
the team.
10,000 people. They're a bunch of papaya merchants. I can't
Exactly.
Why is like I said,
Mute your mic, mute your mic, mute your mic.
I said it already. I said it. I'm not expecting.
You know what we call Ole. You know what we call Ole in Nigeria.
I demand. I'm not. It's
know-
not that aspect. It's not.
wait.
See, like what this guy always said. Poor Heyman. It's not. It's not a spoiler. It's not an expectation. It's a spoiler. Like this is news flash. Boom. I demand.
Abdullahi.
Tell-
Wait, hold on.
YSK.
Wait. Let me respond. Abdullahi, who are you, Paul Heyman now?
Yeah.
Are you Paul
Yeah.
Heyman now? It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
What's going on?
It's a spoiler, yeah.
Tell
What's going on?
YSK, do you know what we call Ole? do you know what we call Ole? Do you know what we call Ole in Nigeria?
Marvelous.
When they say
care
when they
about
say
what you
someone
call
is when they say someone is an Ole in Nigeria, it means they're a thief.
it.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has literally been
HH already
stealing-
told me this. HH
He's
already told
literally
me
been stealing
this. HH already
from
told me
Manchester
this.
United.
HH
Okay.
already told me. No. See, you guys
You guys are gonna be
The
so
funny part about it
preoccupied
is-
with Chelsea.
you know the funny
Manchester
part about
United. No. Let me just say this. Manchester United fans are so fixated and preoccupied with Chelsea that their neighbors,
come
neighbors
on.
are literally kicking in their backside every other season.
Neighbors. Who's our neighbors?
Come on now.
Well, listen, I'm just saying. I see. I had this. I was laying in bed, right? And I was thinking to myself, Manchester. Those guys, the other side of town, they have zero European history. And I was thinking, why do I even bother? Why do I even bother calling these teams Manchester City?
Relax.
I was thinking to myself, instead of calling United Manchester United, I'm just going to refer to them as Manchester.
Wait.
I'm just going to refer to them as Manchester.
You don't want me to open.
Those Sky Blue FC countrymen merchant. I don't care about them. They can dominate the
YSK,
Premier League all they want. They have zero European history, man. It is what it is.
There's a wound. I do not want to.
I'm gonna start clipping.
I do not want to open that wound.
I'm gonna start clipping people.
See that wound.
Marvelous. Clip me all you want, man. Clip me all you want. I have amnesia, so clip me all you want.
See, like you said,
Manchester City are a better team
regardless
than
regardless of how much.
Where's the CL? Where's the CL?
Manchester City.
No, they're a better team on paper. Is what I'm saying. And they've got a better manager.
YSK.
Better manager.
Is this
what did Lep do in the Champions League?
YSK, like you said, is this a Paul Heyman? What Paul
Exactly.
Heyman is gonna call? It's not an expectation. I'm expecting a spoiler. That's what I demand for Santi.
You've told me this, man. You've told me this.
Good.
It's okay. Let the
How can you have amnesia for your own club, but Chelsea, you remember everything that happened? I find that funny. You have amnesia for your own club. You have amnesia for your own club. You don't remember anything, but Chelsea.
No, I can't hear NK. What do you say?
I'm saying I find it funny how what's it called? You have amnesia for your own club. When United's doing something, you don't seem to remember anything. But Chelsea, your memory's working perfectly fine and it's functioning wonderfully. I find it funny. That's all.
Wait.
I find it funny. Maybe is there something we don't know about?
No, it's not funny.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna hand out an invitation. Just come over to the blue side.
No, it's not.
Come
funny.
over to the blue side.
No, it's not funny. No, wait. I don't want any invitation to come to any side. But here's the thing though. Like like you have like variants of the CL. So you have the UCL and the CCL. There's like variants of like amnesia as well. So I suffer from the we win only, elite club mentalities amnesia condition.
You haven't been in an elite club for a while. So the last 5 years, you don't remember anything.
No,
Yeah,
you suffer.
exactly.
You suffer from what Conte said Mourinho had. Dementia senile dementia. That's what you suffer from. Why?
No, I don't suffer from dementia. It's only amnesia. But NK
yeah.
Dons, where's your striker, man?
guys,
Where's your striker?
But let's
Bro,
move.
hey, listen.
Alleged,
It doesn't matter, man. We're not gonna get a striker, man.
UCL,
Let's move. Let's move.
alleged UCL winners. But I
We've
see
won the
no
UCL, man. We're gonna have 2 or 3 years of no trophies. I'm cool, man. I'm comfortable.
NK, have you been part of the parade that's going on with the CCL trophy?
Man, I'm gonna be there, man. I'll be there.
Manchester United don't have to win the Prem for the next decade. They still got the most
I
in
can see
history.
the header. Most what?
Thank you. Whoever said that? Thank you.
Yes. This is about to be fun.
So
They
guys,
colonized the Premier League.
guys, our next topic is gonna be. See, I don't want to talk about.
I appreciate whoever said that.
I don't want to talk about
Facts.
United. United. See, and I already know my expectation for United when the season starts. Same thing with Chelsea. Same thing with other clubs. I'm gonna give my prediction.
Hey, Abdullah, do you want me to give you my expectation of London Blues?
Not yet. When the summer finishes, when the transfer is still open.
So you can give it. You can give it before the transfer window finishes. When we
I cannot give it because anything can happen in transfer.
I just wanted to ask you a question about Haaland, please. Before you carry on.
Okay.
So, a lot of you guys are like 50-50 on the fence. You got people.
I'm not
like,
50-50. I want it
No,
done.
I mean, I'm saying you got some people who don't want to put too much pressure on them because they remember what happened to the last Bundesliga.
That is what NK Dons is doing. He doesn't want to give him pressure. Me.
No, my question is this: like, how confident would you be if Chelsea like managed to get him on the last day and he has no preseason with you guys and he hasn't played international?
I'll be mad. I'll be one.
No.
This is my reaction when he signs. Firstly, I demand Ganaski ahead tomorrow morning 9 a.m. sharp. One, that's number one. Two, I will get angry. Why I will get pissed off is we have so many enough time to get this guy done before the season starts.
Like I've been seeing videos on Twitter of Chelsea training. It'd be nice if he was there and actually got to know the boys.
You know the excuse they'll give him because he doesn't have a place.
It's CCL tax. It is what
I think he performed better. But if you just hit the ground running and he has to play Burnley away on the first game in August,
why doesn't Jad get this leverage? Why doesn't Jad get this leverage?
Have you guys seen our schedule? What's up with our schedule always being crazy? Like they never space out our big fixtures. They always cram them up together. It's like they don't even want us to win the Premier League. What's going on?
Abdullahi, my friend. Why don't the Jad get the same leverage as the
because he's a couple years older. He's played in England. He's from England. He knows the team.
No, they're all the same. They're all the same.
He played throughout the English football system.
He's played in England.
Let me hear what
he's played in England.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he come up through the ranks.
Why is
man?
It's not a new country where he's got to learn a new language.
Like I said,
I love Haaland was born.
You know,
guys,
Haaland was born in England. Right?
Haaland was born in England.
Jaden's played all European football as well, and he's had a preseason with Manchester United.
Roy Keane is his biological father, so relax.
Wait. Let me respond to why I ask you. See, in terms of output,
and you've been scouting him for like almost 2.5 years now.
Abdurrahman, easy, relax. Mute your mic. When I look at Jadon Sancho, I look at his output. I already told Tosin. I tell the same thing to Tosin. His output is just like Kylian Mbappe output in Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco. Yes, Sancho may not score those goals, but his output is tremendous. This guy output is when you talk about magnificent, my Lord in heaven. I rate him highly.
Gains per output.
But my problem with him is I know Sancho will come into the Premier League and perform. I have no doubt with that because he's an exceptional player. He's that good of a player.
Are you trying to jinx?
I'm not jinxing. I've been saying it ever since he signed. You can check my stream. I've been saying it.
Abdullah is actually a Sancho. Abdullah actually likes Sancho.
Yeah, he's a very good player, exceptional player. He's very good. But my problem with him is the way United fans is hyping this guy. I do not want them to hype this guy because when he make mistake, this is when we need to back in that. Yes, everybody make mistake.
Bring up Bricktart's comment.
Like they did to Kaya when I said it reminds me of the way Zidane play. People said I am delusional by comparing to. I'm not comparing Kaya to Zidane. I said it to them. This guy reminds me of the way Zidane play.
Oli has signed a new contract.
Exactly. So My expectation to Southampton United fans is when this guy feels just kind of back him, relax, enjoy your football with Jad. He will perform. He's a very good player. He will
basically,
United.
Basically, in all seriousness, what has to happen is Oli needs to let Jad do his own thing.
Yeah.
He cannot. He cannot.
That would be the worst thing to do.
You know why? That means. Wait.
That's the worst thing to do.
Because if you give Jadon Sancho a free role, you also give Bruno Fernandes a free role. Who's going to press? And you know Bruno Fernandes cannot press, right? Who's going to press?
You didn't let seriously, me guys. What player that's coming in for that amount of money and that's been wanted by the club is going to listen to Oli? Oli can't tell really any. I mean, except for Luke Shaw, it's the only player that I've seen actually improve. Because can you guys honestly imagine in the dressing room Ole actually giving tactics and saying do this, do that to improve your game? Who's going to respect?
I still believe that
even under Lampard,
your manager is Mikel Arteta. Your manager is Mikel Arteta. Why are you talking? Your manager is Mikel. I can't imagine Mikel Arteta
actually had a better playing career and he's won more trophies than Ole.
Where's his CL? Where's his CL? I don't see a CL.
Better playing career.
I still believe Alex Ferguson coaches Manchester United at some point. He still does some
behind the scenes.
He
still does behind the scenes. Class at Manchester United is just about names. It's just freestyle football. Let them go out there and set the
No. It's not just that. It's not
which
just
isn't
that.
a problem. It's not a slight.
Because if you see the way Manchester United play against Manchester City, who has been the best team in the league for like 3-4 years, they always come out confident in those games, right? You know, if they had to play Man City all 38 games, they might have won the league, period, right?
Okay, yeah, you're just picking one game and here and there.
It's not one game, though. You could go.
It's not one game. You want to go through the list again?
6-1 to Tottenham at home.
It's not one game. It's not one game.
What are you talking about? Are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack?
Why? This guy came ready for you, man. Like,
are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack?
The guy says 6-1.
The guy is smoking Sasha.
Same Tottenham we make fun of every day. Spank them 6-1 at Old Trafford.
Bro, we own your club. We own your club.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Manchester United, and I agree with that comment that Emmy made. Sometimes it looks like Manchester United are still playing like this is 2008. Like I'm like, what's going on this?
Oh yeah. No.
Why are these players moving like this?
You can tell that Alex Ferguson still coaches Manchester United. Like he still takes some sessions, not like coaching sessions every day, but tactical.
I feel like he still gives them
tips. Yes.
Guys,
not pep talk, like real strategy sessions, like where you draw on the board and you have. He still does that in Manchester United time.
Emmy, relax.
I'm telling you, YSK. There's no way you won't tell me Carrick.
Did you guys already talk about Holland? You guys already talked about Holland?
Yeah.
Z-Man, it's too painful with these laws. Stop.
Yeah. I was about to say some words about him, but carry on.
You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. Just speak. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. YSK brought up a great point.
59, 57.
He said that if you cough on your UCL, it doesn't count. If other people coughed on UCL, it doesn't count. And I have to fully agree with him, bro. And plus, you guys should be getting Holland. You guys are the only team in for him. And here's the thing: if he cost 170 million, there's expectations. There's no way around it.
He's not 170 though. He's not 170.
150. It doesn't matter.
15 goals. 15 goals.
That does not matter. That's high. That's high money. That's high money, bro. That's high money. He has to
15
deliver.
goals.
He has to deliver. I'm not expecting much, but I'm expecting him to at least deliver some goals.
That's a transfer record. Yeah, that's a transfer record.
15 goals. He's 21 years of age. 15 goals.
That's a transfer record. Wait, hold on. That's transfer record.
Did you say 15 goals?
15 goals. 15 league goals. He's 21 years of age. 15 league goals. First season. Come on now.
That's
he has 20 goals in 16 games in the Champions League, right?
15 goals. What did you say, sir?
You know, he has 20 Gs in the CL, right? In 16
I'm
games.
very aware. First season again is 15 league goals, 15 league goals, and I'm like, I'm sorry. You guys, no. Here's the thing, right?
It's gonna be
no. Let's be honest. No, Emmy, because here's the thing, right? Let's be honest. If we're gonna go with every single transfer of this magnitude, I'm talking about that price tag. You could say for the most part they've all failed. So how can you tell me that this guy should be banging in 20 league goals off the rip?
No.
Can't do that. Not the first year.
My problem is the people that say they don't have any expectations of him.
Or the ones that first season, not this first season, not this first year, not this first season, not this first season.
So he doesn't hit 15 goals. Then what's that? Is that not a problem?
If he doesn't hit 15 goals, it's a slight concern. It's a slight concern.
And he's coming in as a pure number 9. Then Jadon Sancho only had to score 5 goals from the wing with the weaker manager, worse players, and a worse team.
Let me say something real quick, right? When Chelsea signs Haaland, right? Chelsea's going to change.
When is that?
Chelsea's going to change.
Chelsea's going to start playing, towards Haaland's strengths. Haaland is going to get more of the ball. Like, they're going to start playing to Haaland. Like, the instruction from Tuchel will be get the ball up to Haaland and let him do, whatever he has to do in the box, and the playing patterns is going to be leading for Haaland to get most of the chances, to be at the end of most of the chances that Chelsea is going to create so that he can score. And the thing is, Chelsea creates chances. Chelsea does create a lot of chances. At the end of the day, I don't see Haaland scoring just 15 in the league. In 38 games, I think he will score up to 20 goals.
Put your bias to the side, okay? And just be realistic. Everyone on the
No bias.
Jadon, if Chelsea get Erling Haaland, you have to, regardless of the price, you have to put more pressure on him, and there's more of a spotlight than Jadon Sancho. And I'll tell you why. Let me finish. Jadon Sancho just objectively is coming into, he's being under the tutelage of Ole. What is that Ole is going to wrap his arm around him and tell him in his ear something he hasn't heard from the likes of Southgate and Tuchel, etc.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Let me finish.
Bro, you don't want to know objectively.
I don't have a horse in the race.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
So the reason why I'm saying that is because Erling Haaland is coming with a record, supposedly, if this happens, let's just say it does go through, right? The Marina makes the deal. He's coming into a better team, a manager who's actually been to the Champions League final 2 years in a row with more pedigree, who's been scouting him, and he's coming into a team that creates more chances per capita in the game. Okay, and a system that's actually working for him in his favor. It's been real.
This is not economics. You're in the wrong. This is not geography.
Abdullah is so disappointed. Abdullah is so disappointed.
Waffle.
This is the fact. Chelsea create more clear-cut goal scoring opportunities.
I didn't realize.
Look at Jadon Sancho's expected. Look at Cavani's expected goals this past season, and Timo Werner. Timo Werner, for all the missed open chances he's had,
what they have
10 goals, and that's the system that Haaland is coming into.
No, that's
and
fact.
He's playing as a striker, a goal scorer. If you're saying, listen, let me finish one more point, and you can come back. There's a guy. I don't know. Don on the panel said that Erling Haaland, a successful season for him, campaign is 15 goals in the league. If that's the case, Jadon Sancho only has to score 5 from the wing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Abdurrahman, absolutely. That's too high.
Nah, bro, you're lowering the standard for them, bro.
They're 20 years of age. What do you mean? They're 20 years of age.
Nah, he's coming in for almost 200 goals.
I'm not doing it, man. He's 20 years of age. I'm not doing it. He's 20 years of age.
First of all, take NK's recommendations with a grain of salt. He's still traumatized by what went on with Werner. But whoever said Werner flopped, which I agree he did, they're negating the fact that for the first 6 months he had to work with a guy named Frank. So that plays a major role, you know.
It does.
Hey, respect the club legend.
He's not a legend in my club, man. He's not a legend, man. He's not a legend, man. He's not a legend,
bro. He's a
legend. He's not a legend, man.
He's your top goal scorer of all time, bro.
He's not a legend, man.
Respect him, bro.
Wait.
He's not a legend, man.
Respect Uncle
Uncle
Frank.
Frank.
Wait.
Uncle Frank's the reason why he's
He's not my
on
uncle.
FPL.
He's not my uncle.
Chill.
Guys,
He's
wait.
not
He's
my
the reason why
uncle,
he's on
please.
FPL.
Wait, easy. I can't just believe somebody ended this topic with Le Molena. My Lord in heaven. Let's move. Let's just move, please.
Yeah, respect Timo Werner, bro.
Yeah, he needs some damn
Most
respect.
Yeah, you
R9
need
and
some
He needs some
Diego.
damn
respect.
I
respect.
Most
respect
players
it.
and R9 and Diego.
So, guys,
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna do.
yeah,
We're
that's
gonna do.
respectful.
Oh, I love this. I love this tier. We're gonna do a top bullet football moment.
Who's in space?
All right,
We're gonna
guys,
do
I
it.
gotta go, man. I'll see
All
you
right,
guys
we're gonna
later.
do
Man.
topic by
Yeah,
topic.
man.
I
Oh,
love this.
is the team? Oh, my team's not in it, is it?
Your team is there. Lionel Messi
All
is
the
there.
teams are in it.
Oh no!
Quality.
Wait, is that Messi's announcement?
Yeah.
We're gonna win the season announcement. Oh.
Yes.
No. First of all, that's not a brick moment. That's First of all, he was the best player on that year, bro. Let's just
Why
relax.
didn't he deliver the
2019, he
UCL?
was
Why
by
didn't
himself.
why didn't
Why didn't he deliver the UCL? Do people expect him to be a defender?
Z-Man, I expect him to defend, attack,
midfield?
press. I expect him to defend, attack,
that's
press.
true. That's true. He's a failure.
You
Then.
know-
Let's just
you
put
know
him
what I mean?
class C.
Hey, man, I'm surprised he's not in
Class
goal.
C.
I'm surprised he's not in goal.
That moment was class C. That was
We're
Siberian
gonna
moment.
guys. We're gonna
That's class C. Yeah, that's class C.
Word by word. So this first person is who is the guy?
Baggio, that's Baggio, isn't it?
This is
Roberto.
Oh,
Roberto.
missing the
Yeah.
penalty.
So
Baggio
where do you put
1990.
Baggio? Wait. We're gonna go step by step. Where do you put Baggio? Toss-up, chamber,
First
scholarship.
of all,
Bro, that's a scholar. That's a scholar.
No.
is
Actually,
that's a penalty shootout. Bro.
given you see, these are going to be all about context. Like Legendary Brick said in the private chat, the description above the table is important to rank the moments. I think that moment for Baggio has to be class C, because if you put it in the context of no,
that's true.
listen, if you put it in the context of what he did in that tournament, come on, it has to be class C. The weight of his nation was on his shoulders. He was one of the main reason, if not the reason, they got there. So it's only understandable he ranks as class C. And from looking at these other moments,
you're gonna excuse the penalty miss.
Yes.
No,
It's a penalty
that's
miss.
class C.
It
That's
happens.
why it's class C, bro. Everyone
It's
missed
class
a penalty.
C.
He was
It's a
he was the
penalty
best
miss.
player on that.
He
on
was
that
the
tournament.
best
World
player.
Cup final.
On
World
that
Cup
tournament.
final.
He missed a pen. Come on now.
So did
World
Barella.
Cup final. Oh, come on.
Class C, man. So
So
did
what-
Cristiano Ronaldo for
Next,
Man United.
Abdurrahman.
Bro,
Next, let's move. So
Is
who's
that
the
Asamoah Gyan? I'm like, don't you
Chill.
dare do this to me.
Chill.
Abdurrahman? Where do you put him?
Is that Beckham? Oh,
Yes,
no, who's that?
Beckham.
Yeah, that's Beckham, the red card.
That's
It's Beckham,
Beckham.
the red
That's
card.
Beckham in the red
Oh,
card.
that's class
Yeah,
C.
yeah,
too.
that's-
that holds no weight.
That's
Guys,
against
let
Argentina?
Abdurrahman answer. Abdurrahman, where do you
Yes,
where do you
against
want
Argentina. Diego Simeone
Yeah, Diego
triggered him.
Simeone. Yeah.
him? So where do you want to put him? Abdurrahman.
Can you read the
Mute.
description above? Abdullah?
Which one? This one?
Scroll up, yeah. In order to rank them, you gotta take into consideration the stakes and whether the player has redeemed himself or not.
Exactly. I'm doing overall. So if you want to rank them, we're gonna rank them in stake, like what they've done overall. So
Did Baggio redeem himself?
Abdurrahman,
No.
you next. So unmute your mic, man. So okay, dance.
Yeah.
Go next. Since Abdurrahman doesn't want to listen. Raheem
What?
Sterling.
Beckham?
No, Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling. That miss. I have to say that might be the quality of the miss will put it up class B. It's a class C moment miss, but the quality of that miss.
Yeah, we are nice today. aren't we? We're very nice.
The miss against Leon.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got you.
We're extremely nice.
I can even say that that's class C too, man.
What? It's a class C. It's a class C moment. It's not a huge moment.
Do you want me to replay the miss? Do you want me to replay the miss?
The reason why people think about that miss so much is because of what's the name of that guy with the Titanic, the guy that had the channel that blew up last year, that he was doing the Titanic videos with the Titanic music. You know who I'm talking about?
I think I know you're talking about. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
No, because of him, that's why this moment is so like big, but it really isn't big because Manchester City
huge
should have and could have beat Leon even without this moment. Like this moment should have been inconsequential, but unfortunately,
it was.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So
He misses and Leon scores at the other end.
Yeah. YSK, you are next. So the next person is who is this guy?
David Seaman, Ronaldinho free kick.
That,
Where do you put him?
come on.
I mean,
See,
that was
That was a cross.
I still debate whether that was a cross or a
No,
shot.
Ronaldinho meant it. He meant it.
Let YSK answer.
Because I like Dino, I'm gonna put that as class C.
Respect Dino.
Legendary, you have one job. You only have one job.
Word on the street is that Jadon Sancho is the next Ronaldinho.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't
The
funny.
streets are lying, unfortunately.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't
Streets are
funny.
lying.
That wasn't funny.
He literally
That wasn't
did an
funny.
interview today.
No, Marvelous. Slap yourself.
He did it.
Slap yourself.
Jadon
Slap
Sancho
yourself.
did an
Slap yourself.
interview today where he compared himself to Ronaldinho.
Bro, he didn't compare himself to Ronaldinho. His playing style is influenced by him. Relax.
What's going on with Manchester United comparing themselves
Those
to
were his
legends?
words.
Relax.
Easy, relax. Legendary, you next.
No, respect.
If this doesn't go,
Stephen G. slip. Oh,
if this doesn't go where it should go,
Let him talk.
Ooh, I get that.
As a Liverpool fan, I didn't want to put this in the list when I made it, but
wait, you're a Liverpool fan?
Yeah, he's a
yes.
Oh, damn, that's tough. Oh, damn, bro.
It's too sweet.
It was a really painful moment. I mean, he should have. Damn. I'll put it scholarship doesn't deserve torture chamber because I think
he's already been through that. So put him in scholarship.
Bro, what's the tier name list in here, bro?
And he has enough credit in the bank after the UCL final in 2005. So scholarship is enough.
Scholarship is enough. So my next pick, I think this was again Atletico, right?
No, that's me. Yeah, it's Atletico.
Same you. Okay.
Griezmann isn't that great of a player as everyone thinks he is. That's what I just want to start off with.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's that incredible. I think people overrate him way too much, in my opinion. And I think he's a very limited player, and I think he needs a certain system around him in order to perform. This guy isn't that great. So put that dude in. Oh, this was the miss against Real Madrid in the final, right?
Yeah, it's in the final one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Class A.
That's put
Class
that dude
A.
in scholarship, bro.
Wait.
Scholarship, bro. That's a scholarship.
Hold on. You're gonna put Baggio in class C. You're gonna put Baggio in class C.
That's his pick. That's the man's pick. That's already been through.
Yeah, but you have to put. You can't let your opinion on the player influence where you put him in that moment.
Okay. Is this? No. I just want to know: are we trying to be objective, or do we have agendas?
No.
Objective. Okay. Objectively speaking,
objective
that's
agenda.
At least class B. I'll give it class B.
Yeah,
that's class B.
Fair enough.
No. When we start moving things, I'm gonna stop being objective. I just want to put it out there. But yeah.
So my next pick is Asamoah Gyan.
Oh, can I go for this one?
No, just let Vlad go, man. Hurry up, man.
Go, Abdulrahman, go.
Okay, what was that moment? World Cup?
2010 World Cup.
2010.
I thought Abdulrahman was Beckham.
No, I want to go for this one. This was actually, guys, I'm being 100% serious. This was like the only one or two times in my life actually football brought tears to my eyes, like actual like tears where I was crying.
Wait, who do you support again?
Black.
That's a great question.
This cut deeper than anything. This is just Luis Suarez. Just the happiness that he got from that miss, and the fact that Ghana couldn't say what's up after in the penalty as well.
Abdulrahman.
No, dude, I have to speak, please. This is. Like I said, it's the only time football brought tears from my eyes. They call it the beautiful game, but at this moment, it brought serious depression.
Can you just rank Asamoah?
Dude, is this class for Ghana or Uruguay or Suarez?
Can I ask any of you guys? How many of you guys actually were watching that game live?
I watched the game.
And
I
actually,
watched it live, my
I watched
friend.
it live.
Okay,
What you are
okay.
doing now is
Do you guys remember that goal Suleimantari scored
wait,
in
you
the
don't
right
like
at the break?
We
like
know.
That's actually top 10 World Cup goals of all time.
Wait.
Jabulani tax. Jabulani tax.
The way you guys are rating Paul Pogba's goal at the Euros against Switzerland, this guy almost scored from halfway, bro, with like 10 seconds in the half.
We're rating
He
it.
was on the halfway line. He scored from his position.
Guys, wait. Abdurrahman, you don't like call. They ask simple question. The simple question, what is your name? It's a simple question. What's your name?
Okay.
It's not like my name is blah blah blah. I live in blah blah. I go to school. No, that's
is the
way too
greatest
much.
FIFA song.
Simple question.
A World Cup song.
Just ranking.
Okay.
You're doing like call. When you're gonna be explaining.
Okay, I'll put him in Class A.
Good, thank you. Let's move.
That's a torture chamber miss. I'm sorry. Torture chamber miss.
Dude, that miss is. Oh my god.
That's a torture chamber miss.
Bro, how does Suarez
top 5 games in football ever
like that?
First African team to go to the semifinals.
That's a torture. That's a torture chamber miss.
It would have been changing the course of history, man. In Africa as well.
Wait, guys, I got a question. Would you have done what Suarez did?
I would, 100%.
I would
100%.
Guys, let's move. YSK, you go for this.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah, go for this.
Oh, that's the Higuain missing the World Cup.
No.
Am I doing the Kane? I'm doing Kane or
Kane against Croatia.
I'm doing Larry Lane.
Is it Panama or Croatia?
It was Croatia.
No, it was Croatia.
I'm seeing some breaking. I need to get in that time. I'm gonna create that here. Legendary Siberia.
I'm gonna.
I'm saying something. I need to induct. Silly induction. Oh my god. What's this?
That's the torture.
No. To be honest, he shouldn't have passed it to Sterling. I get it, bro. After that Lyon miss, we all knew he was right in his choice. So let's be honest.
I'm gonna put that at. I don't really care about that. I mean, class B.
Class B. Yeah,
I know what you care about.
Marvelous.
I could already see him.
the Gonzalo Higuain World Cup miss.
Mm-hmm.
See, the thing about that miss is, I feel like there are other world-class strikers that would have missed that shot also from that position. I feel like it wasn't as clear-cut as people make it seem. I feel like the fact that it was a World Cup final kind of just fooled a lot of the hype behind the miss. So I would say I'd put it as Class A. But I'm pretty sure there are people that think it deserves to be scholarship or torture, but it really doesn't objectively.
If you're a Messi fan, then definitely.
Yeah, exactly. The Messi fan
demanded all the goal debates.
Abdurrahman, just rank. Don't even explain. Just rank. Rank this.
Jens Lehmann. Jens Lehmann
and Samuel Eto'o.
He's muted. Move on.
He's muted?
Yeah, he's muted.
Okay, done.
Oh no, he's back. He's back.
You back? You there?
NK, Donny.
I'm talking about you.
This is you, mate. This is you, man.
What's the moment?
Is that's
Lens Lehmann? Yeah, that's the Arsenal Barca.
Can you give me another one?
Yeah.
Nope.
What do you mean? No, hold on.
This is a therapy session.
See, legendary Brick here did the Gerrard thing. And he's a Liverpool supporter.
Yeah.
So it's only right you do the Arsenal one.
Class C.
Class what?
Class C.
People are saying scholarship.
Explain your reasoning how that's a Class C endeavor.
Damn, bro. Damn.
That's a torture. I'm sorry. That's torture. That's torture. That's torture.
Man, AK, I love you, man.
That's a torture. I'm sorry. That's torture. That has to be. You have to get torture for that.
You set the bar very low, but your punishments are very high.
It's a torture miss, man.
No. I think it's class. What's the context in this situation, though? I can't remember.
Arsenal probably would have won that game.
The Champions League final?
No, they wouldn't.
Yes,
They
yes,
wouldn't.
They would
Ronaldinho.
have won the
Basically,
game, mate. They would have won the
wouldn't,
game.
bro.
that was the Invincible CL
Eto would
final.
never let that happen. That's
No,
my
they
striker.
wouldn't.
Unlike
They
Henri.
wouldn't. I think that's a
My
Class B
striker.
moment. They wouldn't have won that final.
Dude,
I
it's
watched
Class
that
C,
final.
bro. Class C.
Class C.
It-
Okay.
Weren't
Class
you the
B
same
and
guy that
Class
was
C.
advocating for Kyle Walker to tackle Kai Havertz in the CL
Yeah,
final?
yeah.
Yeah, and that was Man City's first ever final. Same with us. So.
And get on.
Damn, this is the first time
And get on.
Chelsea.
It's you
That's
now.
a scholarship.
No?
I
That's a
don't want to
scholarship.
talk about
That's a
it.
scholarship.
That's not your
It's a
first
scholarship.
ever. That's your only
Scholarship?
final.
No.
The scholarship.
Good. Let's move on. It's a scholarship. Let's move.
Wait, which one is this?
I'm not responding. It says scholarship.
Which one
I'm
is
not.
this?
Wait,
I'm not
no, hold on.
responding.
We need to discuss this. What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
What's going on
Get
there?
on say scholarship.
What's
I'm
what's
not.
what's
No,
I'm
what's
not
going on
responding.
there? What's going on there?
No,
Isn't
explain
that
it. We need
Moscow?
context.
I remember that
Yeah.
in
Explain
Moscow.
it to us.
No, let me give
Oh,
context.
that's the
Let me give.
Terry
No.
tax.
Yes, no,
Actually,
That's the Terry tax.
Z-Man.
That's the
That's
Terry
when
tax.
that's when London Blues' greatest captain
Yeah.
went for a swim behind the penalty
Yeah.
spot. In the CL final in Moscow.
Yeah, bro.
I think that
I remember
Uncle
that.
Moo could have
I
had a
remember
Champions
that.
League now.
That's
I
not Uncle
remember
Moo.
that. Yeah.
It wasn't Uncle
Uncle,
Moo.
no, it was
No,
Afron Grant.
no,
It was
my
Afron
bad,
Grant.
my bad,
Yeah,
my bad.
dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
Uncle Moo
Z-Man.
wasn't there.
Yeah, I know
Uncle
what you're
Moo
trying to
wasn't
do.
there. Uncle Moo
Thank
wasn't
you.
there. He's in
But-
Roma though. Luckily, he's in Roma right now.
No,
He's chilling.
Here's the thing. I feel like that moment should be a torture chamber moment, man. I
Bro,
swear
come on,
to
man.
God.
How can you, as London Blues fans, not say that's a torture chamber moment?
Well,
They could have won this.
No,
They could have
I'm a
won this.
Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea
Guys, you have
fan.
after
but I
this
feel
talk,
like
you have
that's
only
a
one. You
torture.
can move player
That's a
up and
torture
down. You have only one team. So let's move. So
I personally say that's Class C.
That's a torture chamber, man.
YSK, you are next. Who is this?
Which I can't
Oliver
see.
Kahn.
Yeah,
Oliver
move
Kahn.
Abdul to the
Abdullah.
chamber. Move Abdullah to the chamber. We can only see you, bro.
Oh,
I'd like
my bad. I'm sorry.
Oliver Kahn. Oh my god.
It's a damn.
JJ Okocha. JJ Okocha won.
Oh, I'm assuming that's R9's
thank
one.
God.
Yes,
Thank God.
Rivaldo. He's
YSK. I get that dude. Go ahead.
Wait, is this JJ Okocha? The
nah.
JJ Okocha moment or what?
Yeah, that is your question.
no. That's the final.
That's the final.
Yeah, that's the
Which one
final.
is that?
02, isn't it?
2002, the ball
Yeah,
slipped from
02,
his
yeah.
hand, and
Oh,
Ronaldo
my God.
capitalized.
See, that's
Class A.
see my R9 narrative would have been so much greater had it worked for this dude. So it's gonna have to be scholarship.
No way. No way.
been
He actually had a great game. He had a great game. Come on,
Bro,
man.
I'm sorry, but that outweighed the game. That outweighed the game.
Oh, Kerry.
Next.
Generational.
Legendary is you.
Oh,
Torture. We're not even gonna talk about it.
Why do you get all Liverpool, bro? That's a setup.
Torture.
Okay, I get Pep, right?
Legendary Brick. He was not conscious.
Put
He was not conscious.
Put that dude in torture, bro. I don't know what that is, but that's an iconic figure for 3 Champions Leagues, bro. So let's put that dude in torture,
that could be
bro.
multiple moments actually.
Yeah, that could be multiple moments. If we're being honest.
What's his fixation with drinking water like that when things aren't going his way?
Stress relief.
I think he loses like all the fluids in his system.
Yeah.
When
There's no
things
water
goes
in
wrong,
it.
so he's got to get like
Yeah.
you know.
Because he knows he's a better receiver.
He's bald. He's bald.
I'm
So
gonna
there's no like
give this. I'm gonna
precipitation.
give this personally to YSK. So you go.
Oh, so I'm gonna do Mbappe.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Torture chamber.
Let's
Wasn't it
move.
like that was round 16, right? Look at the context.
No,
he said what he had to say,
Euros.
man.
That's
Yeah,
Euros.
round of
Don't worry, we'll amend that
He
decision
said
later.
what he had
We'll
to
fix
say,
that
man.
decision
Round of
later.
16
Yeah, that's
at
Euros.
YSK, I respect that choice.
That's Euros. That's Euros. Listen,
I
I did it.
agree
I
with
did
him,
it.
but I respect it.
I did it for all my French people.
Marvelous. You next.
Right?
Who is this? Who is this?
Genesis Qual, bro.
This is Rene Higuita, and the World Cup. He's trying to dribble past Roger Mila.
Oh my, Roger Miller. Ha.
Oh, and
Higuita
Roger
was
Miller
a-
took the ball. Roger Miller took the
Higuita
ball.
is a
right?
madman. Higuita is a madman. The
Roger Miller
guy's
took
a
the ball
madman.
and scored.
So Marvelous.
Yes.
Where you putting
Yeah,
it?
but see, this is still inconsequential to me. So I'll put that as Class C. Like Higuita was known for doing things like this, and
Bro,
it
he was
just
a
so
madman.
happened. It just so happened that this one time it didn't work out. So you know,
Basically, he's like Manuel Neuer, like but times 50.
yeah.
In terms of craziness.
You next.
What moment is this?
That's Robin's final.
Robin,
The penalty miss.
Abdurrahman. Yeah,
There's only this is a scholarship.
Let him talk. Let the guy land.
No, he's on mute. He's on mute. He's on mute.
Are you gonna mute us or mute that mic?
I think he's.
He's gone, man. He's gone.
He's gone.
I think he's crying for
Abdullah rules over this panel like he's at the strip club. Mute that mic. I'll mute that mic.
And let us continue.
I'll say this is Class C. He made amends next year. Class C.
Very good.
Facts.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's not bad.
This is different, but this one is different, but
I'm gonna give you this.
No, but isn't it about the moment and not what they did?
For me.
Isn't it about the moment and not?
Is that for me, Abdullahi, or who's that for?
Wait. NK, isn't it about the moment? Isn't it about the moment and not what they did in the next season? It's about that moment.
Oh no, but I thought Marcus,
it
I
says something
thought
about
in the description. In the description, it says how did they redeem themselves?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's like.
He moved to Barcelona. That's how he redeemed himself.
But it could also be how did they redeem themselves in that same moment.
In that same game. Yeah. I get.
Oh my god, I hate this thing. Like, you know why? Where is Ariza Balaga?
He's still managing Chelsea. That's
he's still player manager. I heard he's on a double contract.
Why do you create this tier without Ariza Balaga?
What's his brick moment?
Respect Kepa, man. He's doing two jobs at the same time.
What's his brick moment? What's his legendary brick moment?
Ariza Balaga, 2019 Manchester City.
Yeah.
Where he became
the manager.
He became the player manager.
He revealed himself as a manager this whole time.
Where is Ariza Balaga?
Bro, he made Sarri storm out.
Yeah, basically, Sarri started working for him at that point.
Yeah, there's a new sheriff in town.
The legendary Younes now, so Thierry
so before, I want to preface this by saying I like Thierry Henry. He's a great player. But this guy, he can't talk to neither Samuel Eto'o, Luis Suarez, and especially he can't talk to Didier Drogba.
He can't even sniff their direction, to be honest with
you. 2010, Chelsea is in turmoil. He had a chance to leave the club. He stayed there, and he was critical in 2012, the UCL final. This fraud. How the hell do you choke in the UCL final and pull off a Kevin Durant? He joined the team that beat him.
Wait. Say Kevin Durant.
Bro,
say Kevin Durant again.
Kevin Durant. How the hell does this work? Bro.
Damn, that's crazy. I never thought of it like that. He really did pull a Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he really did.
Bro, even in 2009 when he finally...
You guys remember Eto'o talking to him after the game? Was it Eto'o that was talking to him? And how they were covering their mouths and like Henry was smiling. And then that's 2 months later, he signed for Barcelona.
Even in 2009, he was a bench warmer. He did not start, and he got carried by Eto'o and Messi for that UCL.
No. What made it worse was this. This man was just running. They told him just make runs. They would never pass to him, bro. They would pass it to someone else.
What do you put him?
Torture chamber.
They turned him into what's that thing that we've been saying? IWA.
Theo Walcott.
IWAF.
IWAF.
Zeman, Younes.
Oh, who's that?
Robin.
Oh, thank God, man. Thank God. You see, I was told that he would have been go to fight if he scored. I was told that this guy would have been the best player. Yeah, that's what I got told by some shades.
Random dude with some shades.
Yeah. Put that dude in. He never really recovered himself. Because that was the height of the moment.
Is it class B or class A?
No. Put that dude in scholarship. I said what I had to say. I don't want no what. I said what I had to say.
When I'm done, I'm gonna post it online. I hope you saw this, so you can get angry and get pissed off or break the CV.
Which one is that?
So marvelous.
This is Southgate, the mist man.
Wait, what? Who's that?
Southgate.
That's the gate. It's the gate.
Yeah, the
Southgate.
gate.
Yeah, Southgate. But what's the context of this
penalty.
moment?
He missed his pen against Germany.
In the quarterfinals?
Semis.
In the semis. 1996.
1996.
Shit penalty as well.
See for people that live in England, in Scotland, in Wales, in Germany, Western
Not
Europe.
Scotland. Not Scotland.
For people that live in Western Europe, this is probably a much bigger deal than it actually is. Because you know the English football fans feel like they're entitled to win football matches on a national level, and I feel like this moment wasn't as big of a deal as they make it out to be. So it's a Class C moment. Anyone could have missed that penalty.
No, not to mention he also got sponsored by Pizza Hut after that, I believe. So
he did kind of redeem himself, to be honest with that.
Yeah.
Abdurrahman, you're next.
This isn't even a brick moment.
Let Abdurrahman
I can't see what is
Cristiano Ronaldo when he winked at the referee and Rooney got sent off Euro 2004.
Euro 2004.
Yeah, it's not a brick moment.
You know, marvelous. You know, you brought up the gate miss and how they hold on to it. I think they hold on to that wink.
Yeah,
they hold on to that wink a lot more.
There was no malice. There was no malice in that.
He didn't even wink at the ref. He didn't even wink.
Let Abdurrahman run. Somebody said Class B. So Ramon,
Class
C. Why so many super Class?
Because English fans, England fans. Oh Lord, send that man to the torture chamber. I beg.
Thank you,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That could be. I'm sorry. That's straight death. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but someone has to die for that. Somebody has to die for that. That's a
legendary. You literally offended me.
I still don't understand how he missed that.
You offend me by bringing up this man out.
Bro, I brought up Gerard Slep.
Yakubu Ayigbeni, and you failed to bring Arisa Balaga.
The yak.
I don't understand.
Torture chamber.
No.
I'll say that.
Can someone explain how he missed that? There's no way. I still don't understand how.
Even he knew he wasn't gonna miss it because he looked away. He didn't even look at the goal.
There's no way he missed that.
I'll say this about
think about it. The way he missed it was even crazy. Because usually in that situation when players miss, is because through some mysterious reason they sky it over the bar. The way he missed it, he didn't even sky it. It just rolled. It just rolled out.
Impossible to sky from there. It's not even possible.
No. Players sky from
impossible
there.
techniques.
It hits the wrong part.
Cristiano possible.
Morata missed from that range.
Jack. Sorry, I'm from Nigeria, but you need to go into induction, please. You need to go there.
I'll say this about Yakubu. He has a better goal to game ratio than Drogba.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, good.
Does he?
Yes. Yeah, he does.
Wait. How?
Wait, how many games did he play?
He has a goal every 2.4 games. Drogba has a goal every 2.7 games.
No, but how many matches do they both play though?
Close to each other. About 298 games for Yakubu.
Oh, that's wow. Okay.
Are people trying to do something here or what? Like, what are we trying to do? I don't like what this is doing.
I don't like what this is doing. Discussion. That's all we're trying to do.
Yeah.
How good is Drogba really? How good is Drogba really?
That's a great question. That's a very good question.
He's better than Henry, that's for sure.
Why is he? I don't joke with Double D.
And he's better than Rooney as well. Better than Rooney.
Pause.
Relax.
Who is it? Who's going?
Why is he? You next.
Zinedine, Zizou.
Bloodman 6.
Wait, so wait. Where do I put this?
He could have been the guy to win the World Cup for them.
I know, bro, but that was such a good moment. Like, it was so entertaining. By the way, I would have done the same thing. He said something about his sister. So I would have done the same.
Yeah, but why did the dude use a Pokemon move,
Materazzi literally sold the fuck out of that. Sorry.
Oh no, of course, yeah.
He literally sold that headbutt. He could have been like in an action movie.
Okay, so
you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
In the grand context, leaving aside the entertainment factor, that's gotta be scholarship. Because
it's like the most historic, memorable moment out of all of these.
France,
listen. I know
France.
girls who don't even know anything about like football, like European football, like American girls that know that moment.
I like how you specified American.
The scholarship.
Yeah, American girls.
And that soccer dude.
Respect American
Zeman, Younes.
I respect American girls. All right.
Zeman, Younes.
Okay.
Look, it's poetry emotion. It's poetry emotion.
Yeah, is that Messi?
Give context to why he held the mic.
Messi said. Messi said.
He had the mic. He had the mic. All right, let me explain the mic. All
He
right.
said, "My name is Lionel Messi. My name is Lionel Chidinaka Messi. I promise my heart I'm gonna win the UCL for Barcelona, but I break it."
This is after the Roma.
Yeah, that's after the Roma disaster, man. So, yeah, he picked up the mic, as everyone know. He
I've never seen anyone do that, by the way.
Unfortunately, the biggest problem was he wasn't a great goalkeeper. He wasn't a great defender. I think as a fullback, he was pretty average. Winger and attacker, he was right.
So you're even trying to justify picking up that mic.
All right, relax. All right, this is not about Chelsea, bro. So don't lower your tone, sir. Lower your tone, sir.
Z-man, look at your history. Sorry, continue. I'll let you know.
I would say, yeah, 5 trophies, bro. 5 UCLs. All right. I would say put that dude. I get to make this whatever I want, so I get to decide what the hell I want. Put that dude in Class C, bro.
Let me just say this really quick.
What's up? Okay. In reality, I would say it's Class A.
I agree. No, I think it's Class C. But I just want to say because
he won the Ballon d'Or.
It's nothing on the pitch. It's just him picking up the mic and saying that he will win the Champions League. It's a promise that a lot of players make at their clubs. The only problem is that he's Lionel Messi, so his words hold weight.
Bro, how many players have you seen pick up a mic in front of their whole?
That's what I'm saying. He's Messi. The fact that he's Messi, the only thing afforded him the luxury of being able to pick up the mic.
No. The only thing about that moment is, if you look at it, he actually performed like he was going to win the UCL.
Yeah, that's
so. So he had
the promise was I wasn't gonna. The promise wasn't I'm gonna do my best in the CL. I'm gonna deliver the Champions League.
He can't win the CL by himself. But here's what I'm trying to say.
This
moment, the more important thing about this moment is the fact that a lot of people are mentioning this. This is literally the moment where Lionel Messi sold his soul to Barcelona. Like, because he made such a big promise, and you have people such as YSK and other people like in the football universe that sort of hold Messi's weight as gold.
Yeah.
I feel like he feels that.
Wait, why did you name drop me and that's it?
Because look at your history again. Look at your history. Look at you.
That's what you do. You say things. You kind
of
blow things out of proportion.
But that's UCL needs to relax.
He made such a grand. Wait, hold on. Because he made such a grand promise, I feel like he feels in debt to, making that promise right. I feel like he's going to keep extending until he does it.
The only problem is long legs and PK.
He didn't expect Jordi Alba to be crying in halftime. That was not a part of the calculation. He didn't expect Suarez to miss simple chances, not
was long legs around at that time or?
Yeah, he was.
He was okay.
He was around. Unfortunately, he was.
Zeman, did you just say singlet?
Yeah, long leg, bro. Respect that dude, man. Okay, how much of you guys got called up to the French team? I see no one who's been called up to the French team in this hangout. So
they took long leg instead of
called up for French team. Then
Zima.
Singlet could get called
Singlet,
up.
Singlet
Because they
for
said
me.
the same thing.
Wait, did you say if Paul Pogba can get called up?
No, I said if Mbappe can get called up, then he can, because they practically did the same thing. They did nothing at the end of the grand scheme of things.
Relax. Mbappe has a World Cup. Relax.
Nah, bro.
Michelangelo peaked at 19.
Yeah. He peaked at 19.
Who is this guy? This David
Beckham. It's Beckham.
So,
Beckham.
marvelous. So you're last person. Then we're gonna do like just one pick. Anybody wanna put?
I thought the last one was Beckham.
Okay, Beckham. So where do you want to put him? Class B or Class A?
Or Class C or.
No. The team was stacked. The England team was stacked. They lost.
This is marvelous, isn't it?
Marvelous, yeah.
I think he's AFK. Abdurrahman though.
Abdurrahman, go for it.
Somebody else. I don't know what to say about this moment.
Okay.
It's me. I say it's a Class B. It's Class B. It's Class B.
Yeah.
Wait, did anyone say my name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to vote for the Beckham one.
Oh, that. What was the context of this? See,
that was
England, Argentina, and
a
basically
lot of these moments that English fans hold dear to heart as heartbreak moments or brick moments. To the rest of Europe and the rest of the world, they're really like, okay.
No, see, marvelous. Here's the thing though, like the gate situation and the wink, that's fine. That's silly. But this was bad because England's team was actually like they were able to compete in that tournament. So this was bad, and Beck's messed up major. I mean, he didn't deserve all the basically he ended up in the torture chamber himself. Like he was in the torture chamber. After that red card, he ended up in the torture chamber. Only in 2004 when he scored that free kick at Old Trafford, like that's when he redeemed himself. So
see, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I'll say Class
B. Class B. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the context.
So now we only have one pick to anybody into any rank. So my brother, okay, you next. No. You already go. So let me come to Abdurrahman.
Wait. Abdullahi,
what's Siberia tier? What's that?
Why is it so low?
Aren't all these in Siberia?
No. Pep shouldn't be in that torture chamber. He should be Class A.
No,
he should be in Class A.
Wait, move Siberia after before scholarship.
Okay. I'll go.
No, this takes place in Siberia. That doesn't even make sense.
So Siberia should be after scholarship.
No, Siberia should be.
They're all in Siberia.
Yeah, they're all inside Siberia. So what
they're all in. Yeah, they're all inside Siberia anyway.
I don't know why Legendary get this type with that Ariza Balaga. I am angry. That's why.
What's that thing? What's that thing that HH said he was gonna start doing, but he never started? I feel like he just kind of forgot because he was doing so much content. The cliff of bricks. The cliff of
you
bricks.
offend me. You offend me. Where is Ariza Balaga? I need to put him in somewhere else. I can't even.
He does not have a moment comparable to any of those.
No, basically
he has moments. You want me to mention a moment?
No, Abdullah, he's already.
Not like this.
No, Abdullah, he's already gone through the torture chamber. They've basically extracted his soul already, so he's not there.
Relax.
He's not the same person.
Yeah, he's not the same person.
Yeah, he's changed.
I feel sorry for the guy though. His girlfriend was getting her back blown out while he was trying to save.
Jesus Christ.
He was trying to help Chelsea win.
Abdurrahman,
he was doing
any player you want to put in anything.
I want to take one guy out of the university though. Out of Siberia. Just take Jian. He played for
Are you joking?
That much pressure on him.
Let him
what? Did he miss a penalty in the shootout?
No, he
didn't. He scored his pen. He scored his pen, which made it worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to, just because of either I'm gonna take out Jean or Mbappe. I don't know, one of the two. Because you gotta think, when you look at the whole context, Mbappe, France have been to the Euro final.
Mbappe
they won the World Cup. Okay, it was expected.
So it's just on just the moment. It's just on the moment.
The context of it. This was a round of 16, was it not? This is the first knockout game. So and and he was an all right player. Like, he wasn't a brick in that game. The defense were trash.
And that game should have never gone
No,
to
throughout the
penalties.
whole
whole
tournament, he's
context,
been
I
a prick.
understand that players like Cristiano Ronaldo have missed finals.
Abdurrahman,
penalties.
just put him into one Siberia,
Well,
please.
you're not comparing Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, I want to take people out though. That's the thing, Abdullah. I shouldn't
So
be.
where do
People
I
didn't have that.
Not
Okay,
bring
No,
Cristiano
bro.
into it.
Nobody's coming out. They're all locked down. They're doing quarantine.
okay. What are the? Okay, I'm trying to see. Shit. I might move. I think every. Yeah, I'll take Pep out of there. I don't think Pep deserves to be that.
Oh,
So where do you want to put Pep?
Just one below maybe.
Scholarship?
What?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'll take him down.
That's why SK's move right
What?
there.
Pep shouldn't be that high.
Because nobody says Pep is the greatest manager of all time. Like no one's
Yes,
dumb enough
they
to say
do.
that.
Yes,
what do
Yes,
you
they
mean nobody
do.
says it? What do you mean nobody says it?
What are you talking
Above Sir
They do.
Alex. Sir
Yes,
Alex.
yes, yes. People
Wasn't Sir
actually say
Alex's
that.
last game at Manchester United 5-5 against West Brom? The last game of his career. So
Bro,
and that's the greatest manager ever. So nobody holds Pep to that standard. Everybody knows Pep needs money.
No.
Real chat and breeze, man. Hey, let's move on, man.
You're not talking serious, bro.
Nah.
I like your trolling. I respect it. But if you look at Sir Alex Ferguson, he built that team. He
Abdurrahman,
made them who they are.
Abdurrahman,
Manchester United is.
did you just say left for Diola?
Pep Guardiola single-handedly actually raised Manchester City to be a top 10 club in the world in all aspects, financial.
They won the Premier League beforehand.
What's the significance? But here's the thing. Arsenal winning the Premiership before Wenger came. But
the
it's
only
like
thing
without a
left
shadow
raised
of a
was
doubt,
oil
Wenger
prices
is the
in
biggest
Saudi Arabia.
Guys,
brought us our status up.
This guy's chat and breeze, man.
Wait.
He only raised oil prices in the Middle East.
Wait, Abdurrahman. You know my stance about Lep Guardiola. You know that, right? You know my stance about Lep
Why?
Guardiola?
The thing is, you have to chill though, because nobody in the right mind says that he's the GOAT. So with that being said, you have to understand. Nobody does. I've yet to find. Maybe yes, they're saying that he's the best active manager, but nobody.
No.
Listen. Wait.
They said he destroyed football.
Wait, Abdurrahman. Pep.
He said that. Even his fanboys would admit that Ferguson, Wenger, are all better managers.
Listen, Abdurrahman. Listen, no Pep fan is saying Arsene Wenger is a better manager than
Bro, hold on.
Go outside, man.
Wait. Putting Fergie in that conversation is one thing. Then Wenger is a complete whole different story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wenger's
I don't want to see that.
Wait. Everybody listen.
Pep tried to be invincible in the league, did he not?
No, guys, listen.
What did you win being invincible?
Where's the Champions League, man?
Where did you
Pep has gone a whole season without tasting defeat.
That's the honest.
You're a wildlife. You know that. You're an absolute wildlife.
Jesus Christ.
Has Pep
You're a
raised up a
wildlife.
gold
He's
Premier
hanging
League
into his
trophy?
sanity as an Arsenal
You
fan.
should be ashamed.
Mashallah.
Can I just say something? Let me just say something. Let me say something really quick.
Chill.
Let me say something.
Them gold Premier League trophies hit different, man.
Listen,
Golden trophy.
What are you talking about?
This is the same.
Let's be honest.
This is the same guy that was crying saying that Aguero was
Show me a Premier
irreplaceable.
League title after 04. Where's your Premier League title?
Hold on. Let me just say something. Let me just say some facts really quickly. Irregardless of the fact that they gave him a golden Premier League for going unbeaten, it still counts as one Premier League. It still counts as one Premier League trophy. And then wait. Here's the thing. Aside from that unbeaten season, the only other thing I remember Wenger for is being a nutritionist. That's it.
Wait. Abdurrahman, how do we move from Pep Guardiola to Ferguson to?
No. He brought Arsenal Wenger into this. That's what made it.
Fergie is acceptable.
Let's move.
Wenger is.
Wenger is not acceptable, bro. We're sorry.
Enke Dons, Younes, move a player.
Asamoah Gyan needs to go torture, man. That's the go.
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no?
Listen, bro, it hurt me as well. But we have to understand. Coming into the tournament, this guy.
I don't give a fuck what came into the tournament as.
Wait,
I don't give a damn.
Ege, are you from Ghana?
Of course I am. So he's
That's
in there.
why.
I'm sorry.
That's why.
He's in there. And he's
Oh,
not
come on,
moving.
man.
I'm sorry.
You're not being
NK live.
objective.
Let NK live. Let NK live.
He's staying
Here's
in
the
there.
thing. He
What do
hit
you
the
mean?
post though. It's not like it went off
I don't give a
target.
damn what he hits. He could have hit a lady. I don't
Bro,
care.
you don't
Hit the
understand. You
crossbar,
don't
actually.
understand. Bro,
You give him
it
cookies
hits.
for that? No.
Bro, it hits different when
What?
they're one of us. It hits different, okay? Just
He's a torture chamber. I'm sorry.
Man, I'm
Why is
still-
he's in there?
Why is
I still don't understand how Yakubu missed. How did Yakubu miss?
Why is Yunus?
Yeah, move Pep back up to the torture
Oh,
chamber.
I already knew that. It was 100% locked.
Perfect
Pep's been to
position.
more CL finals than Ferguson, if I'm not mistaken.
Then, oh yeah, and he's also been in
Wait,
more
how many
CL finals than Arsenal Wenger.
How many CL finals?
How many CLs does he have without Messi? How many CL finals? How many CLs?
And how many CLs does he have without the other greatest, best club football player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo? Oh yeah.
Can you stop this?
Oh,
said, "Can you stop
bro,
If Pep Guardiola
this
needs
guy
Messi,
is-
then Ferguson needs Ronaldo.
You guys stop.
You're a douche. Look at that. You're a douche.
Guys, wait.
No,
How do
this
we
is
move?
go for an Arsenal fan, bro. This is go
see,
Guys, wait.
this is
How
some
do we
next
move?
Arsenal Kool-Aid,
Ferguson's
man.
always had a better defense than Guardiola. for
Wait,
being
guys,
frank.
wait.
Barcelona.
Are you on?
Rio Ferdinand. Come on, dude.
I told people, this guy's a
Please,
talented
everyone-
troll.
Do you
So
want
it
me
is
to-
what it is, man.
Do you want me to go
I
through that
respect
1999 team? Do you want me to go through that 1999 team?
Wait,
That
how
was
many finals
stacked.
has
At that time,
Let's move.
this is
Let's
the thing,
move.
bro.
How many-
I
how
didn't want to
many-
disrespect Ferguson, but if you're gonna be, don't push my buttons, bro.
How
At that
many
time,
Champions
Nottingham
League
Forest
finals
were
has Pep
representing
been to?
England.
What do you mean
Okay,
push your
okay.
buttons? I swear you just said
In
no one
Europe.
recognizes Pep as a GOAT, and then now you're saying
I know,
now
but
you're-
you can't just disrespect him and
How
say
many?
that he's
How
trash.
many champions?
See,
how
at his
ma-
level, he's all right. He should not be disrespected, but because nobody puts him to that level that you're talking about.
What
No
are
one
you
says that
talking
he's
about,
unequivocal
bro?
GOAT like
bro,
they do with Ferguson.
you're
I
going around in
respect you,
circles.
bro. I
Bro,
respect
you're
you,
How many?
bro.
going around
How
in
many
circles.
Champions
respect
League?
it, man.
How many
One moment
Champions
you're
League
saying he's the GOAT,
finals?
and then the next thing he's not the GOAT. Which one is it?
No,
How
I'm
many
saying,
Champions League finals has Pep been to?
I think 4. Been to 4
Three.
finals, I think. 3 with Barcelona, 1 with Man City.
Who did he
Yeah.
lose to
So
with
how many-
Barcelona?
I think he's been to the semis like what, almost.
No, I mean
seven
finals.
semis.
Who did he
Yeah, but
lose to?
Semi, who
He
cares
didn't
about
lose.
Semis, who? Yeah.
Semis matter,
He's
dude.
only
Semis
been
matter.
to the final
They
3
don't.
times.
Guys, let's move.
Wait, he's only been to the final 3 times or 4 times? I just want to confirm.
3. He's been to 3 finals.
3 finals. So where
He's
is
only
this
been to 3.
where is this
Yeah, he's been to 3, I
mysterious where is this mysterious third Barcelona final coming from?
No.
2008, 2009. And
He wasn't in the-
this
he
past
wasn't in
season
the-
Man City, and he's been
He
in the
wasn't in
semis.
the-
No,
like
he won.
every
No,
other
he
year,
won
pretty
two.
much
No,
in
he won
finals.
two. No. He won 2 at Barca, right? It was the
It was
It was
the
the 09
2000 no,
09
and
and
11.
2011.
2011. Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
and then Man City.
and then the loss.
legendary.
He didn't get to a final at Bayern.
Yeah.
Legendary. Younes.
This is especially for the big moments merchant on the panel. I'll move Harry Kane to scholarship.
No.
I think that's a scholarship
No.
moment.
He's allowed to do what he wants. Bro.
Listen, look,
Let's
these
respect
are.
it.
This is not only one brick moment. 2. Look at the first one, how close he is to the open goal, and the second one he could have passed. It is what it is.
Zeman.
Oh, that's hard, man. Listen, Higuain, all right. Move that dude to, you know what? Move him. Give him some little bit of torture, man. We'll put that dude in the chamber, bro. Put that dude in the chamber.
Break that,
Yeah,
Younes. Break that. You there? Younes.
So, but that mess with the microphone.
Yeah.
Can you put my comment? Can you put my comment about Long and PK? Can you put it up?
Oh, that messy one. I would have put that up as well.
So where do you want
Pick 2 of my comments that talked about PK and Long Black.
Well, there's not Piqué Langlais. Is that Piqué?
No, he said he picked the comment on the video.
Comment on the live chat.
Okay, Piqué Langlais.
I still can't believe I still can't believe France chose Langley over Laporte.
Yeah, bro. No, it's that.
And put the comment below that too. Oh, my comment below that.
Did your cuckoo take pence?
Why are you guys pressuring me?
Well, so
I'm from Africa, you know. Why are you getting this? Please.
So
please.
So
Obafemi Martins would have never missed that.
So that year, right? The whole team was straight up dookie. You know what I'm saying? They make Messi look like a complete
Is that
joke.
Damien Perez?
Nah.
No, it's Brooktod.
Damien is chilling. Don't worry. Damien is chilling. But he's listening though. He's listening.
So that whole team made Messi look like a complete joke. You know what I'm saying? These guys, I feel like my grandma could defend better than these bums. But you know, I would move that picture up to. I'll move that shit straight up to torture chamber, because as a matter of fact, how they lost to Liverpool, that whole comeback. But that's
Okay, let me choose.
No, that's fact. That's fact. If we're looking at that moment,
as much as I still have a little bit problem with him because he's black, so it's like I respect him a little bit. I'm gonna put him in torture, please. I'm gonna put him in torture. That's the guy you're telling. He has to be in torture. How the heck do you miss that free post? How? When they became a Alvaro Morata or Timo Werner? How? I can't take that anymore. So guys, thank everybody for coming in tonight, guys. We're gonna be doing more content. So for people who kind of asking for my new stuff, so I'm finalizing the introductory music. It should be out before the Super Cup. I'm also working on a new thumbnails too. Everything should be ready before the Super Cup, or hopefully before the new season starts. I'm working on it also too. So working more on the intro music, the thumbnails, and also working on so many stuff too. We'll be doing more stuff after the season start, doing the international break. We'll talk more of the Super Eagles team who won the AFCON in 2013, how good of a team they are. We're also gonna talk about the last Nations Cup they lost. And we're gonna because I'm talking about the upcoming Super Cup too. I said Super Cup, upcoming AFCON. What is our chances of winning the AFCON?
Are you guys also going to talk about the 2009 Champions League, Chelsea versus Liverpool? Or are you guys doing a therapy session?
Yeah, we're gonna do a therapy session. I'm thinking of doing a moment like mostly for hot Chelsea fans, when we're gonna have a discussion about the worst moment of our Chelsea era as a fans, and the best moments.
Wait, Abdullah, are you excited to land your first trophy of the season?
Relax. I mean, you see it when I show.
Wait, is it YSK that asked that?
Allegedly.
It's ironic that he would ask that. Why are you so confident that Chelsea can beat?
Why is it ironic? Why
are you so confident that Chelsea
I asked you, Marvelous, don't be rude. Marvelous, don't be rude. I asked you a question.
I have to finish the point I was making.
I asked you a question.
Answer.
I respectfully interrupted you and asked you a question, so you have to respond.
No, I have to finish the point I was making. Why are you so confident that Chelsea will beat a team that your club struggled against and ultimately lost to?
Wait, who are they playing in the Super Cup?
The Yellow Submarines, the Beatles.
They're playing the team captained by Raul Albiol.
So why is it relevant?
Respect Real, bro.
Wait, why is it relevant to me though?
Because you're writing them off, just like United wrote them off and lost.
Wait, we lost to Villarreal?
It never happened.
They lost to La Sabaja.
Guys, you keep on saying Yellow Submarine.
You guys gotta respect Villarreal, all right?
You guys keep on saying Yellow Submarine, Villarreal, and 40,000 population. I don't.
Yeah.
I can't
You
remember
guys,
any of this. I can't
you
remember any
guys,
of
you
this.
guys literally lost to a Beatles hit. That's what
Z-Man,
you guys lost to.
Z-Man,
A Beatles hit song, bro.
Z-Man, the last thing I heard,
2011.
Z-Man,
2011,
Z-Man, don't make me send you a highlight package of A2.
Don't make me send you 90 minutes of us dominating you in the final, bro. I'll give you the 2009 and the 2011 seconds, bro.
I want the tier. The next time I'm gonna do, I want the tier of Ariza Balaga. Because this tier I'm not happy about. I need
first of all, he's your greatest manager ever. Let's be
Relax.
honest, bro.
I need to tier for Ariza Balaga, please. I need to tear that guy into pieces. Please. And
wait.
I also need somebody. You know what I need? JJ Okocha. Please find me JJ Okocha stuff. Because that guy
he's a prick.
As a Nigeria, it hurt my feelings because I grew up watching Okocha. How on earth did Kanu won AFCON, won African Footballer of the Year, and JJ did not win? And JJ did not even win the Ballon d'Or. So I'm done.
Kanu was
JJ Okocha.
I'm done.
Kanu was impressive, man.
It was impressive, but it wasn't that much good of a player than JJ Okocha.
I mean, how good was JJ Okocha?
Yeah,
no. I'm joking. Relax. I'm joking. It's a joke. I know how good JJ Okocha was.
Okay, I'm hot because I grew up.
I know, man.
I grew up watching him. It hurt me. Despite that.
Hey, with all due respect, JJ Okocha was a serious bowler.
It wasn't. No,
dude was a serious bowler.
How serious of a baller was he really?
Nah, he was a serious bowler.
What is
Jesus
this?
Christ.
Who made that? I am a break. Who made that?
This was, I think, on the football dugout. Somebody made it for HH, and I screenshotted it from the screen.
Wait, oh my god, the throne is made out of bricks.
I need that avatar ASAP. Please.
That's certified, man.
That's crazy.
I need that avatar as soon as I see. He looks like he's in the Brick Academy.
Yeah. No. Zoom into mine. Zoom into mine, Abdul. Zoom into mine.
I need to talk, guys. Infinity. If you are listening, Infinity.
Abdul, zoom into mine.
If you are listening to me, please send me an HH avatar.
You see what it says? It was a while ago. But it's yeah.
How long have you had
this? Is it smoking?
To respect me, yeah.
Wait, Zeman, how long have you had that for?
I haven't changed it for a while. It's been months, bro. I'm be honest. It's been months. I've just been lazy to change it.
Jesus.
Yes, relax. So we're gonna be doing more content stuff and everything. And for people that's been asking me, so officially, she will make a debut for the Super Cup, and Offside is gonna be the person. She will make her official debut.
Offside is a girl?
Offside, her name is Offside. So she will make her official debut for the Super Cup against Villarreal. People have been asking about her, especially Blue Eyes. So Blue Eyes, I know you're listening to me, brother. She will make her official debut on August 11th.
Wait, what's this?
I'm talking about Villarreal. She will make her debut. Like she's one of the people who come to my stream and kind of have a say, kind of join this team and listen, and also sometimes have a say too. So,
okay.
Because I am going to Africa, so mostly I'll be unavailable. So she'll mostly be part of the stream, also be coordinating the stream.
When are you going to Nigeria?
Next week.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, so she'll mostly kind of be the coordinator for the stream.
I thought you said you would never go back to Nigeria.
Relax.
Wait, Abdullahi, is Nigeria still colonized by Madagascar?
Yeah. Exotic animals.
Relax. I don't want to talk about Nigeria. Relax. Easy. Relax. So she'll be part of the coordinator about it. So she'll basically, but I will join, but mostly not all the time, but sometimes I will join. But she'll basically, because she'll be doing the Super Cup, the Aston Villa, the Arsenal, and mostly the Liverpool one. So she'll be doing also the UCL part of it.
Abdullahi, the important question is,
how long are you going for? How long?
A month.
Oh, a month. Okay.
Abdullahi, the important question is, where does her allegiance lie?
Allegiance, like how? I don't get.
Who does she support? Does she support a team?
Yeah,
she obviously supports Chelsea.
She's a Chelsea fan.
See,
And she's very
the
good.
problem, bro.
man, I had
Yeah.
hope. I had hope.
That's the problem.
You had hope?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I had
can't.
hope. I had hope. But
I can't believe you got another Chelsea fan to be a
Abdullahi,
Chelsea fan.
Abdullahi, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If I make it to that, Villarreal situation, she might never come back to this channel ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're gonna be honest, bro, I hope she can take a joke.
She can take a joke. Yeah, she's very cool. I think most everybody knows offside. I think Marvelous and the guys knows offside mostly.
Oh
She's
yeah, I
come here
know
before.
offside. I know offside.
Yeah,
She's
she
cool.
does them the UCL with me, and sometimes the Premier League with me too. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
Soul
good.
Team knows her. Blue Eyes. What happened? Does Blue Eyes still come?
Yeah, Blue Eyes was here recent. Was here like from some couple of minutes ago. He left already. Maybe he was having a breaking problem.
Yeah,
So
Blue Eyes knows her. Emmy knows her. Yeah, she's cool.
So guys, so she'll be doing the coordination for the meantime till I came back from Nigeria. I need to take a vacation. I've been working recently and I need that vacation. I need to go back home. So guys, so we'll be doing more content, guys, more live stream before I go back home. And when she does take over, she'll also be doing more stuff I'm doing also. I will kind of inform her and I will explain more story about how she's gonna be doing it. So guys, like the vid, subscribe guys, subscribe.
Haaland, do the right thing. Do the right thing.
Guys.
You know what to do.
Erlen, do the right thing.
Subscribe guys.
Don't join for the pantry. Don't join for the
Ellen baby, I have a thumbnail ready for you. Please do the right thing and join Chelsea Football Club, please.
Danny,
I've been waiting for that moment.
No.
Sign that contract.
Respect Ingsy. Respect Ingsy.
Please. I don't want Danny Hanks in my team. Get that trash ass out of my team. So guys, peace. God bless and peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.